Why is there a problem streaming? What the hell is going on with Facebook? How are we having a problem streaming to Facebook? Of all the goddamn places, how are we having a problem with streaming to Facebook?
Insert cool catchphrase here.
Insert cool catchphrase here. What the hell is going on with goddamn Facebook? All right, hold on. I'm gonna remove it.
Sometimes Facebook is iffy on its own.
Yeah, it is. They'll be on
It
it.
happens to me every so often where I can't.
You be out here tripping.
I am functioning on
You
rage and caffeine.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What? Why didn't you take a night off? Yo, goof ass.
No.
You understand it. You understand we got it in the budget for you to take a night off.
I got this.
Gambit, is that you with them steampunk shits going on over there?
Yeah, there's a wind chime.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you sound like a steampunk convention.
Hey,
and it's windy. It's windy as hell out here.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, are you still up here? Yeah, because I almost got blown away after church. That's part of the reason why I'm full of rage. Plus, I got rained on.
Oh, Lord. It don't rain in Chicago there. Listen, the best song to come out of Chicago is Come When I Call by Danny Boy. And the only reason it's the best song is because Danny Boy clearly was a gay man. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why we don't own this. Danny Boy was clearly a gay man.
Oh yeah.
The coming when he was calling was Suge.
Hey, Cam, not. Yeah. Whoever had my DoorDash order yesterday, and I asked for my standard pink Red Bull, and you brought me this Alani bullshit. I hope the undercarriage falls off and ants eat it. This shit is nasty.
Have y'all ever heard? Listen, because I'm talking about the people in the chat. Have y'all ever heard "Come When I Call" by Danny Boy? Not the remake, not the remix. Don't. If y'all play the remix around me of "Come When I Call" by Danny Boy, I consider that you just dug up my mother and tried to do something to her. Now I got to whoop your ass. Don't play that bullshit around me. Don't play that bullshit around me. You better play the original. You better go find. Do. Harley, like I'm like a father figure to you, and Harley, I don't need you to hear that. Harley, you 28. You don't need no parts of that.
She's just a baby.
You wee baby. You just a wee baby. We don't need you. We do not need you. Matter of fact, there's a lot of y'all that don't need to know what "Come When I Call" means. God damn it.
Well, because I'm a menace to society, if you're in the Discord, you now gonna know what it sounds like.
What the fuck?
I told you I'm surviving off of rage. Because
listen.
It's me. What did George say? Don't task me, bro.
God damn it.
Can't tell me nothing now.
All I can say is insert cool catchphrase here. That's listen. That man says pearl tongue in that song. I don't care. That man said pearl tongue. What am I supposed to do with that information? What the fuck am I supposed to do with that information? No, that's.
Are my taste buds changing again? Why is everything gross today?
I don't know. I just listen. They used to back in my Reign of Terror Part 2.
Sounds like it's going for somebody's pet. Damn.
Listen, I had 2 Reigns of Terror when everything could get that work. If you had a pulse and gave me the side eye and a half a grin. You was getting this. It was the Reign of Terror.
You know what? I actually agree with this. Can we not? We do need a music section in the Discord. And
Yes, we
also
do.
quite a few people have asked for us to do like a music review type of show. And I think between the radio and probably go streaming straight to Discord, we'd be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I think that would be, yeah, but it would have to be without me, because at this point, listen, if my wife keeps walking around the house with this bullshit talking about this could be us, but you doing the radio, Thomas.
Yeah, no. You know, I'll have to ask him about it, but you know who would be great, because he has such an array, an eclectic liking of music, would be Chaos.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, we could have white boy night. R&B white boy night.
What the okay.
We have like white, like a lot of Michael McDonald. Put it that way.
I was going to say, Michael McDonald?
A lot of Michael McDonald.
That's it.
And John B.
Nope. Because Remy Shad would have to make an appearance. We have to make an appearance.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, Dad, and John B.
Before you came on this show, we used to call Gambit very large Remy Shad.
You know what? What's better than, you know what we need to do like a tester show over on the Discord, because I need to sit down and have a conversation between about the stolen education of you know who. Because for him to call that album Neo Soul, I want to Neo punch him in his front butt.
Who did it?
Jack Harlow.
Oh, fuck him.
That's why I said the miseducation of Vanilla Ice.
Hey,
I need to have that conversation. Hey, Jack
Harlow slander on this show. I will shut this whole fucking show down for some Jack Harlow slander. I don't give a fuck.
No, I said we can do a tester for the music show, and
y'all can do a tester for the music show, but I'm going to make it my business every week. We're gonna stop, even if I gotta call in or text y'all and go, hey, it's time for some Jack Harlow slander. I don't hear enough. Listen, when Pastor Clinton comes on next week, you can find a way to segue some shit in there with some Jack Harlow slander.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Hey,
challenge accepted.
Dread, is there not always time for Jack Harlow slander?
Yes.
It's like Jello.
Ain't nobody looking for Jack Harlow. You got that right.
Jack Harlow looked like what would happen if you bought your
checking for Jackie. We don't make none of us happy.
Music. Listen, he looked like what would happen if you bought your John B off of Temu. He looked like what would happen if you bought your John B off of Temu. Someone to get him the fuck out of here. Someone to get him the fuck out.
Did you peep? He dropped this whole LP, right? Then took to TikTok, dropped a video, and the music he's playing in the video ain't even his.
No, he didn't.
I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not.
No, the fuck he didn't.
Every comment that I put up got filtered and then deleted.
Ain't no fucking way in hell he did that.
Now, granted,
you're gonna put somebody else's shit on your.
Granted, when I was commenting, I made some new friends last night. Okay, and I was commenting with some of the good zingers that they gave me. They was coming in hot. Okay.
If you brought your ass on TikTok to play your own music and somebody else's shit playing behind you, sir, you are.
And I mean, he got like the big old school speaker sitting up on his lap, and he like this, looking like undressed, like uncommon.
Let me say something.
This bitch.
Let me holler at you. Let me talk to you, sir. You are John R. You saw for you are John B. You are John B. without the bottom.
He is John Z. He ain't John B.
Oh, fake ass India. Listen. India R, why are you here?
The fact that un-Negro did not know Brandy when they were playing one of her more iconic songs, and he was like,
he didn't know Brandy.
He was like, "Oh, Ray J's sister."
Oh, whoa. He did not say that.
Hold on.
Get
I'm
your
about to find
motherfucker.
it. Hold on. I'm about to find because you know I'm gonna find it. You know I'm the queen of this. I
Ooh.
don't play with it.
That done activated my niggerness. Listen, I'm not. Ooh. You mean Ray J's sister? No, you mean Brandy is. Listen, Ray J is Brandy brother. The fuck are you talking about? Bill, get your punk ass out of here. Oh, Clear Seal, India, why are you
Bad
here?
actor.
India R, why are you here, sir?
Okay,
Sit
here
your
we go.
motherfucking ass down. See,
Here we go.
see, this is
Very famous. Who's Ray J's sister?
Did you hear that?
Send me that video. I'll play it. Send me that video. Just send it to me. Send it to me.
First of
The
all,
fuck?
simmer down now.
Oh, he pissed me off. Ray J's sister. We know Ray J for two things: hitting Kim Kardashian and then bragging about hitting Kim Kardashian.
Oh, speaking of Ray J, he went ham because two rappers talked about previously dating Brandy. They were not disrespectful. Ray J decided, he's gonna puff out his chest. And I was like, dude, I thought you was dying because of some heart condition, bro. So one of them clapped back by playing his own song behind a picture of him and Brandy. You know his song, I Hit It First.
Oh, stop. No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Now,
Just
I was going to send you.
Jack Harlow, a short stroll.
Yeah, I was going to send you that video. But then I remembered the last couple
Jack
times
Harlow
I sent
biking
you
around the corner.
videos over the weekend, you was out doing stuff. And it just was not appropriate for you to play the videos that I was sending you while out and about.
Ma'am. Let me explain something to you. Jack, see, this is why. Listen, y'all can hate everything about black people, but love the fact that we'll invite anybody in. But please do not misunderstand. It's 2026. We will keep
be inviting everybody in. These motherfuckers be breaking down the door. But hold on, here we go. Here go the video. I'm gonna play it for everybody. Here we go.
Very famous.
Who's Ray J's sister?
Oh my God!
Who's Ray J's sister?
Yo, Matt, he's serious.
He's serious. No, that's.
Yo, he's 24. I didn't know
used
they
to be
were
the other way
siblings. Who
around.
is it?
It's
You didn't know Brandy and Ray J are siblings? Yes.
Wow.
Nobody's ever told me that in my life.
You just found that out today?
Nobody's ever told me that.
Wow.
My question is, why does somebody need to tell you that? Not to mention they look alike. And she's always referencing that her brother get on her dang nerves.
No. It's time to get the strap. No. It's time to get the strap.
Like,
time
to
get the strap. You don't know who the fuck. You don't know who the fuck she is. Get the strap. Get the strap. Get the strap, baby. You don't know who the fuck she. Get the strap. Time to get the strap. It's time to get the strap. Time to get the strap. Harley said he don't know nothing about Brandy. All he knows is Randy from around the way. Get the strap. Get the strap.
But let's not forget when he was doing that. But remember when he was like, I don't want no whips or check. He did a remix and brought Brandy on to spit bars. And you gonna tell me you
get the strap? Hey, time to get the heat. Listen, we're not playing with y'all in 2026. If you don't get your unseasoned chicken head ass on, get the strap. Get the strap, bitch.
Always wondered why you ain't never heard Taz go, oh, you invited to the cookout. That's why. I don't invite black folks to the cookout, okay?
There's some black people that could come to the cookout with me. Listen, there's some black people that couldn't come to the cookout with me. Look, hold on. Not in food that I'm a be eating.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Not in some food I'm a be eating.
I need everybody to take in something right now, okay? That I think everybody's missing because I ain't seen nobody in the comment section. I ain't heard Thomas talk about it. Tonight confirms that Gambit is a black man because he's sitting out in the dark and we can't see his ass. He's a Negro.
Did I not just tell you this man is motherfucking Remy Shad?
He's a Negro.
He is Remy Shad. Look at it. Look at it. Gambit, don't move. Gambit, don't move. Don't move.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at that face.
Yeah,
Does that not look like the cover
that's a
of an
Negro,
R&B album?
Savannah.
Does that not look like the cover of an R&B album? Right there. Look at this picture right there. Look at this picture. Does that not look like the cover of an R&B album?
Make me lose my mind.
Introspective. Listen. You don't know who Brandy said.
I can try to look sadder.
Oh, dog, all you need right now is a microphone. Listen.
2 turntables in a microphone.
That's it, dog. Right now, you got the hardest R&B album out right now, dog. You got the hardest R&B album out. Midwest been singing in your praises for a long time. America just got hip to 6 foot to 6 foot Shad. God damn it. 60-foot Shad, god damn it. That's what I'm saying. Dog, you were 60-foot Shad. That's what I'm start calling you.
I'm just gonna keep doing like this every now and again.
Yeah, just hey, if we can catch your ass in the picture, dog, don't think we won't. We're gonna turn that into an R&B album. Fuck you talking about? Hey,
and I don't know if she's made it into the chat tonight yet or not. If she hasn't, she comes in later. Please relay the message. Shout out to the incomparable, irreplaceable, smoking hot mess Jess. Because Sister Cat did me a solid. She stepped in for me yesterday, and I did take a little peeky, and y'all were really cool yesterday. I was a little jealous. I wanted to come and show with y'all. That was one heck of a show. Hey, what's poppin', twin?
What's up? What's up, twin?
Did
you have fun?
Angry.
I was in wine heaven.
Angry. Nice. Angry. Jack Harlow didn't know that Brandy and Ray J were related.
Oh, he missed it. Wait a minute. Let me run that back. Let me run that back to twin. I mean,
all you're gonna do is make me. All you're gonna do is piss me off. I'm just telling you. Go ahead, run it back.
Yeah, run it back. Here we go.
Run it back so I can hit you with this 4 or 5 millimeter. Go on ahead.
Who's Ray J's sister?
Oh my God!
Who's Ray J's sister?
Yo, it's fact. He's serious.
I know that's.
Yo, he's 24.
I didn't know they were siblings. Who is it?
It's
you didn't know Brandy and Ray J are siblings?
Yes.
Wow.
Nobody's ever told me that in my life.
You just found that out today?
Nobody's ever told me that.
Wow.
Yo, give it up to Jack
Love
Harlow.
you, Jack Harlow.
No, I don't love you. I don't even like you, Jack Harlow.
Here's the thing, and this is what I mean by stop. I need people to stop saying that the black community invited Jack Harlow in. I need y'all to look at all the podcasts and all the shows that he goes on, and people are like, yeah, we love you, man. Oh, we love it. They're not black.
Ain't nobody black invite that bastard.
Only thing black in there is the bottom of they shoes. I was gonna say so, but that could be a double entendre. I don't know. I don't know them people.
Oh my God.
Brandy's Ray J's sister. Shut up.
Nobody ever told me.
You know what? That's exactly right.
Told me.
We need a screen grab of Gambit tonight to be the next honey sauce cover.
Oh,
we need. Amber, you can't tell me that is a black man because he out in the dark and we can't see him. That is a black man.
Listen, I'm gonna make R&B songs featuring nothing but white men and white women. I'm gonna get my next Tina Marie, even if I have to use AI to make her ass. And guess who's gonna be the cover of it? It's gonna be White Soul. It's gonna be the cover. It's gonna be Angry on the cover.
I'm dripping
Why?
in honey.
What in the hell?
Sticking to everything.
Is it?
Ain't got no sense.
Is it because of the picture I sent in the group chat?
Yes.
Is that why?
Yes.
It's because of that.
Yes.
Man,
Yes, it is.
you need to let that go, man.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, the fuck I don't.
Man. You need to let that go.
First off, that is a
let that
nickname
go.
my grandmother, my aunts, my dead aunts gave me that I absolutely loathe.
I'm a digger hole like her because the way you said dead. Are you happy she gone?
No, I'm not
Because the way
happy
you
they
say
gone.
it dead was a little questionable, bruh.
They know me. They know
Look,
I would say
I'm not
they
judging.
dead.
I got
They
some
dead,
relatives.
y'all.
Look, I'm not judging because I got some relatives that I'm quite happy that they did. I got some other relatives I'm shook if that they still alive. I'm still in trouble for that, y'all. I'm still in trouble because Daddy was like, "Well, why didn't you say hi to such and such?" Because I thought they was already with the Lord.
You already thought they was with the Lord.
I did. First of all, they've been like 87 my whole life.
Jesus Christ.
I don't ever remember them being young. I don't even think we have pictures of them young. I think when they were young, we didn't have photographs yet.
So
They
ever since I know them, they've been
here
old.
during the Civil War.
Let me tell you something. I got
ever since
my
I know
mother
them,
had a
they've been
pic-
old.
Yeah, my mother had a picture of her great grandmother that that shit was so old that if we had touched it, it would have just faded away. Have y'all heard Japanese R&B is pretty good? Yes. Everybody, listen. Everybody can do R&B except for white people, or not all white people. Not all white people. Like Tina Marie belongs to us.
There's John B.
Tina
Hey,
Marie,
Tina Marie belongs to white black folk. Fuck her. I don't want to hear it.
Wow. Okay. Tina Marie, Taylor Dane, the group White Orchid, and I cannot think. Oh, Lisa Stansfield.
Ooh.
Okay, that's
Come on, that's my
around the world now.
Yeah. I can't find my baby. No, when I don't know why.
Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald. Ooh, the white guy that sung that one song that everybody thought a black dude sung.
That one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Y'all know what song it is.
Yep, I know.
Y'all know what song it is.
The one that came out the one year.
Yeah.
The one year, the one dude.
I was born, but the rest of y'all weren't. So
with that one guy.
That song.
That the one guy that had the one
song.
hit. That had the one guy that had the one hit that
Song.
year.
Yeah. No, he had more than one hit, but everybody didn't know he was white.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. The one guy that
he's
had
talking
the
about
hit.
Bobby Caldwell. That's what he's talking about.
Thank you. I knew one of y'all knew who he was.
Hall and Oates can do so well. Joss Stone.
Hall can. We ain't never heard Oates sing.
But Joss Stone, well, he fight like a black man because that's why they broke up. Because he said, "Hey,
you gotta fight like a black man if you're gonna walk around with that fucking porn mustache."
But no, y'all. I think everybody sleeps on Joss Stone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Joss Stone. Yeah,
Joss Stone.
She do.
Fell in love with a boy. If then it don't come easy.
She did a remake. She did a remake of the White Stripes song "Fell in Love with a Boy." And she did "Fell in Love with a Girl," but she did it like a slow R&B mix to it.
Yeah.
Hey. Listen, I gauge all white
Dusty
girls trying to sing R&B on
Alan
goddamn.
Stone, Amy Winehouse, Simply Red, Cheryl Lynn, Duffy, Adele.
Oh, Adele's one of ours.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Adele's one of ours. Yeah, we should be already on Facebook, Donna. Yeah, Adele's one of ours, so you can get mad if you want to. She belong to us.
Who is who?
Belong to the Negroes.
Yeah, Amy
belong to the Negroes.
Which one, Harley? Which one are you not familiar with? It says, well, then Facebook is acting funny because according to the top, it says we're streaming. Hold on, let me check.
I was gonna go over there and check my damn. Time to love. You know what? I need Mike O'Hearn to not. Swole me for no reason as Mike O'Hearn. I need him to not. I don't like that dude. I genuinely don't like that dude because he made a joke about big women dressing up like I don't know, Tinkerbell or something. And I looked at him like, dog, everything about you came out of a syringe. If you don't sit down, who are you talking to, son? Who is you talking to, son? Like, come on, man. It says we're live.
It says we're
Looks
live.
like we live. Smell live. Jay Thomas is in the building. Yep, now it's a party. Now It's either a party or we all
Yeah,
got to
we're
put
live.
the
We're live on Facebook. I'm
guns
looking at us
away.
right now.
Yep. I got 2 of these. I just want y'all to know I ain't got a Nerf in sight.
Almost all of them are. See, this is why we're gonna bring a music show to y'all. I don't know why I got because told y'all I'm running off of rage and caffeine and this nasty ass.
Y'all can have Jack Harlow. Listen, y'all can have Jack Harlow. Y'all can take that some bitch back.
I don't think white people want Jack Harlow. That's why they keep trying to dump Jack off in the black community.
Whatever
I think
rate for putting Jack Harlow in black people business,
I don't think anybody.
Y'all can give us 60 cents on the dollar.
I don't really think anybody really wants Jack Harlow.
Nobody want no goddamn Jack Harlow.
They keep trying to give us like the draft is. It's not time for the race drafts. Okay, that happens in April, right around the NFL draft is when we start drafting. New people into the black community and doing all the trades and stuff. The portal is closed right now. Y'all stuck with Jack Harlow. Okay, that's your baby. Rock it. Absolutely not.
Who's the other one? Malone. Post Malone. Yeah, he a post-dated check. He got to get the fuck out of here. We good. You can go.
Man,
you can feel like a rock star.
Remember years ago on Fashion Police, there was a reporter, I'm using this very loosely, who said that when Zendaya wore the lock wig to one of the award shows that she smelled like patchouli. Post Malone looks like he literally smells like patchouli, arm sweat, and yeast in the undercarriage.
That is the embodiment of smelling like patchouli.
Yeah.
And fun fact, that reporter who said that,
like something between that and what's his name, Jimmy Jam.
Yeah,
I've always thought that Post Malone.
It was Juliana. Juliana married a Greek man, right? Went over to Greece to get married. That man pulled a Deion Sanders on her. Didn't fill out proper paperwork. Didn't tell her nothing about it. They just had an expensive ceremony and were not legally married. They came back over to the United States and got married.
You know what?
For those of y'all that don't know that reference, Deion Sanders, his quote unquote first wife. I want to get married. They went out to an island. Did not fill out the paper. Just had a ceremony. This woman was not smart enough to realize they never signed a marriage certificate. So when she was sick of his shit, she's like, I want to get a divorce. He's like, bitch, you just got to move out.
Goodbye.
I always thought that Post Malone smells like a dude with a Trump tramp stamp. You know that space between that tramp stamp and his ass cheek and his booty cheeks? That space, I've always called it the Post Malone. That's how we not. We over there.
Yeah, I see it, Donna. We're there.
Donna, just stay right there, Donna. Listen, Donna, stay over here. This is where all the cool kids hang out. All right, let me go. I'm just saying.
That you go to Facebook, Secret is flashing you with freedom tits.
Yeah. Oh, listen. I'm not messing with Sigrid and her freedom tits. I'm not doing this. But I'm just saying. You know how when a dude gets a tramp stamp of Trump right over their ass cheeks, but it's not right in the booty hole? That space is Post Malone. That's what I call it. That's called the Post Malone.
The post taint.
Nope, not post taint. Post Malone.
I'm saying Post Malone is the post taint.
He's the Post Malone.
Post taint.
I'm just saying.
Why are you being difficult about this, bro?
You got a Trump tramp stamp here.
Well, you got difficult about it. I mean, it's post.
It's a white dude with a Trump tramp stamp. Anyway, let me start the goddamn show because
he don't have that good shoulder lean. Way to go.
That's right.
Oh my god.
We're talking about Lady G here, all right?
Oh, we getting ready to talk about his ass. It is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know where time is. It is time for America's hottest non-janky award-winning show, The Villain's View, on Ghost Club Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. And we're streaming over there on the Facebook. Hi. Streaming on Twitch. How you doing? And we're streaming on YouTube with the rest of you degenerate coffee beans. Y'all, what is it like? Or as we like to call it, the sound of bourbon. Anyway, my name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as the Villain. I am joined by my regular co-host. To my immediate right is the one and only Taz. She hosts the Taz Effect every weekday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She also hosts what is it? Portion No Judgment. She can show up anywhere. I'm telling you, she's like an RKO. She's the black woman RKO. It comes out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I call her my little sister. You will refer to her as say hello to people, please.
Hello to the people, please. Real quick, because my kids ain't shit. That's why I call them minions. The oldest, the primary custodial minion, has reminded me that as of midnight tonight, aka tomorrow, 50% of my children will be in their 30s. So I affectionately call her Cinnabons. She is the secondary custodial minion. She is the one looks like a jar of peanut butter with my face. So if y'all could just wish her an early happy birthday, that would be great, because I know she's watching, because she just texted me, I see that you're at home. Guess you really did spend the whole day at church. And yes, she does, like a TV show, periodically check my location. No, I didn't give her my location. She has my face, so she can unlock my phone.
Did you refer to your own child as a jar of peanut butter with your own face?
Yes.
You did that. That was you?
I call her Cinnabons, though.
But you refer to her as a jar of peanut butter with your face.
Yes.
I want to make sure this is all understood. So that when your child goes, I hate that Thomas Bishop, I ain't the one that called you a jar of peanut butter with your mama's face. That was your mama that did that. All right? I want to make sure that's on the record. Cinnabon, I ain't the one that did it. That was your mama. That went over there.
You ain't old enough to have a 30-year-old kid. Oh, honey.
Listen.
I was fucking early.
I'm trying to tell you, I was out there. Listen, I was putting my nuts
I was fucking.
I was shooting craps with these nuts at a young age. Was out there.
Ask chaos, okay? Breathe on me the wrong way. Use the pappy. You.
Somebody was gonna come home with a baby. To my bottom right is the Angry Sati Nerd on the East Coast. He is the host of everything that you see off to his left or his right hand side. He's smooth as the other side of the pillow if the house was on fire. He is a smooth man in a troubling world, is what I like to call him. I refer to him as my little brother, Gilbert. Gilbert. You refer to him as the Angry IT Nerd. Say hello to the people, please.
Hello to the people, please. How's everybody doing tonight? You feeling good? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I took a nap, and I'm feeling great.
Did everybody go night-night?
Feeling really good.
Yeah. Woke up, took a nap.
Woke up, took a nap, went back to sleep.
At 22, Secret, look at you being all mature, knowing how to make your legs go.
No. We cannot congratulate Sigrid on them goddamn frost giants she brought into this world. Have you seen her sons? Have you seen her? I was
congratulating her on waiting until 22. I waited until I could get a driver's license.
I'm surprised she made it to 23 the way she listen. I'm surprised she made it to 23 with the size of them boys. She brought some frost giants into the world, goddammit.
All of my kids were like
some big
six.
She definitely brought some big ones into the world. I ain't gonna lie.
Sons participate in games called I'm Big, let me throw something bigger. Like they not fucking around. Them children are not. Like, oh shit! New shoulder lean video.
No. So listen,
new shoulder lean video.
So listen, Cigarette gave birth to frost giants. All right,
she did.
No, because my kids have asked me like, well, Mom, how come I'm not taller? Oh, you got the short end of the sibling stick. I'm the shortest out of all the siblings. There's only so much space in my body. How much growth did you think was gonna happen? And you Negroes didn't want to come out. Okay, with two of my kids, the doctor had to go in there with forceps and pull them motherfuckers out. They absolutely not. And all four of them try to crawl back up in my skin. I had to talk to the oldest one the other day in front of his girlfriend. And I said, most people get older and they want distance from their parents. Y'all spend I can't wait to get out y'all's house. Leave me alone. Go no contact. Go low contact. Go somewhere. And I was like, y'all need friends. They said something about you are our little friend. You told us our whole life you wasn't gonna be our little friend. Well, guess what you are now? It's Pretty fucked
Your
up
own
because I'm
children,
shorter
little
than
friend.
God damn,
everybody.
that's fucked up.
Wait a minute. Your kids' little
Yo.
friend. Never mind. Let me
Said-
introduce.
Said twin, that's messed up. I'm just wondering. All right, now
God
even more so messed
hate.
up. You so focused on saying that she said that her daughter looks like dropped peanut butter with a face on. Instead of just focus on, it's like, all right, she can't have a phone lock because her daughter could go in any time because she got same face.
Yeah.
Like that's not concerning to you, but no.
That's wild.
Other thing is, but not the she can.
That's nasty
That
work.
dads can't lock
Yeah,
up
they're
shit
worried about me
because
calling her a jar of
same
peanut
face.
butter.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work. And finally, to my bottom left is the man with one of the sexiest beards in the Midwest. He is co-host of Rules and Requisition. He is the voice of the choice of Struggle Love Condoms and Taz's $10 Theater. And for some reason, when he goes to Chicago, all the violence ceases. I don't know why. Probably because he is our resident 6 foot Remy Shad. I refer to him as Gambit. You refer to him as General Gambit. My little brother, say hello to the people, please.
Cheap thrills die hard at Taz's $10 Theater. The screens are sticky, and so are the memories.
Taz's $10 house.
Okay,
really
we
need to
have
talk
we
about-
have a Villains View exclusive debut by way of our good brother. Way to go!
Oh Lord,
You know,
you
diamonds
gonna
got
play
that
it?
glow in the dark. Every curve in that sweater's like a work of art. When you slide it off your shoulder, I'm gone from the start. Keep your pants on and throw that shoulder back, baby. Let's on and throw that shoulder back, baby.
Good
Man,
night,
get the
y'all.
strap. Get the goddamn. Get the strap. Goddamn.
Good night,
I love
y'all.
that, man.
We gotta get the
I
strap
love
on
that,
this.
man.
We gotta listen. Way to go must be stopped. Way to go has got. Listen, I
Hey,
almost
good
put out
night,
I
y'all.
almost put out a plastic sword. We get the straps. Goddamn it. We gotta stop
Jesus
this.
Christ, Sigrid, you gave but what?
Did I not just say that woman gave birth to
In the
fucking
Zeus
frog
Mountain is
giant?
going on.
Jiminy Crit, them boys is huge. They ain't. Those are not small sons.
They're
Them
very
boys
large.
is huge.
Sigrid,
Them some big ass boys.
They're
Sigrid,
very
And I
large.
listen. I told Sigrid this. I told her
Told
this. So
Yeah.
listen,
you're oh no.
we are determined to get fucking we gonna get an album. We gonna get an album review for Way to Go shoulder porn. Listen, hey man, just finish the goddamn script. Way to go, jeez. If you finish the
pass the
script and start
goddamn bread.
filming the damn film, we can give you some feedback on this shoulder porn.
Said, just give us the bread.
Just get the bread, man.
Just get the goddamn bread.
Nominated for a Grammy. Sir,
I've been
don't give a
nominated.
damn about no goddamn Grammy. I need you to hurry up.
Just bring the goddamn bread.
Bread,
Bring
man.
the Grammy.
The
He
bread.
needs some
Say
milk.
Grammy. Hold up.
Grammy. He's been
Say
nominated for a
Grammy. Like what?
Grammy.
Like Grammy goodness?
Grammy and Meemaw. Even nominated for the Meemaw Awards.
Like I mean, that's the only kind of Grammy.
Good Lord. All right, so the world's on fire and Donald Trump insulted Japan.
Oh God.
Taz, tell me you got the news, please. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin all the nice festivities, let's talk about the news with Taz Bangs the News. Take it away, Taz.
That's $10 news. Here's the thing.
God damn, bro.
Taz
Why?
Taz's news
Why
from a
every
$10
week?
house.
That,
Listen,
bro, why do you do
Taz's
that?
news straight
Every
from
week.
a $10 house.
Here's the thing.
You still mad about that pic from the group chat, man?
Mama still working in them $10
Yes! I didn't talk. Yes!
I don't know why you taking
Sir.
it out on me like I made
No.
the
Taz, I
know.
don't mean to take it out on you.
Didn't, like you didn't do
No,
it. It was
'cause
all
you know
me.
what? No,
that was
fuck
me.
that.
Why
Fuck
you
that.
taking
We're gonna
it
talk
on
about it
you?
right now. Angry seems to believe that I can't drive. Angry, I was driving goddamn LMTVs in Afghanistan, sir. I can drive.
That don't
Hey.
I can drive. Do not
I'm
let
not saying-
the only
hey,
person
listen,
here that's
listen,
ever
You
seen
listen.
me
can
drive is
drive
Angry.
us crazy.
Listen,
I drive.
I'll
Listen,
see
I
you.
drive.
look.
Wait a minute,
look,
Gambit. You seen me drive, haven't you?
Yeah.
Listen, Thomas.
What?
Thomas.
What?
Just because you have a license, that
I can
doesn't
drive,
mean
goddamn
you
it.
can drive.
Jeez, love.
Let's. I'm gonna be a stickler for details. Gambit said he saw you drive. At no point did he say he was willing to get in the car with you.
Facts.
He kept,
That is a
listen,
fact.
no disrespect.
That is a fact.
No disrespect. But I don't know if Gambit could fit in my car. Gambit can look over the top of my damn roof of my truck right now, and I can't. So it's not a matter
Exactly,
of will
Harley.
you drive with me. It's a matter of can he? That don't count, Thomas.
Well, see, the thing is I drove too. I drove behind Thomas.
There you go.
That's not helping your case, Thomas.
I say that, and it's more like I kept up with Thomas.
Hey, Michael Pruitt saw me drive. Ask Michael Pruitt, can I not drive?
Nope.
It's amazing that everybody says they witnessed you drive. Nobody said that they got in the car with you.
There's some
And
people
if
that
that's
said
the
they
man
saw
I
that
know.
drove
That-
behind you.
That's the telling tale right there.
Hey,
That's
I'm
the
just
telling
saying.
tale.
My wife drives with me all the time.
She don't
That's
have a
because
choice.
she pledged to love you.
She ain't got a choice, man.
Taz's news from the $10 house. Can we?
She gave up on pressing the imaginary brake a long time ago.
Can we go ahead and just get
So,
Taz news from the $10 house, please?
Here's the thing.
Like that Mrs. Villain just straps in and hangs on for dear life.
Yeah. Since we decided we were going to shit on Lindsey Graham tonight, Senator Lindsey Graham urges Trump to take Karg Island, let Iranian regime die on a vine. Bloodthirsty MAGA senator squeals for more war with violent plot. We did Iwo Jima. We can do this. Lindsey Graham calls on Trump to take Karg Island again. Up for re-election, South Carolina's Lindsey Graham appears invincible. And if you oppose him, he doesn't care. Lindsey Graham's stance on Iran war has raised criticism on both sides. Graham says, no reason to invade Iran, but Trump should just take Karg Island.
You know what? Can we just
Wait a minute, hold
I know while you're going. I just want this to be understood. All this tough talk and take things and bang, 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 bang from a man who is still in a fucking closet that's made out of plexiglass and everybody can see us in there while he dressed up like Rose from the damn Golden Girls. But please continue. Please continue.
Lindsey Graham says he'll take the blame if Iran operation fails. Lindsey, word on the curb is you can't even take average size penis. I'm gonna need you to sit down.
I'm going to bite my tongue with a lot of things that I have to say about Lindsey Graham. As being the person on the show that is currently in South Carolina. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Were you afraid he's going to show up tomorrow?
I will give my time back up to Taz, please.
Yeah. So
put the car from D to R and bring your ass back. Did you just say that man could not take medium size, like regular size penis? Don't do that. Don't try to hit that and then roll. No.
Y'all know when I can't sleep. What do I do? I troll
God
the
is not even
internet.
falling on the ground because you saying that shit.
I troll the internet. What did we learn yesterday in the staff meeting? Okay, do not
Taz
ask
doesn't
Taz
sleep.
to look for anything unless you want the complete picture, and you might not want to see the complete picture.
Taz out here telling people the size of penis that Lindsey Graham jumps on while he's trying to get us to jump on Iranian.
So Graham also said for Trump to consider removing U.S. bases from countries who won't let us fly from them. And he was asked, would he send any of his many nieces and nephews to war against Iran? I'm going to let y'all guess what the answer was.
Fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
He likes men in uniform. He just don't like them to be his family members. I love a man in uniform, but it better not be a niece or a nephew.
That Lindsey Graham, Trump Light, has said, as he's still trying to get back on the train to have Trump hunch on him once again, was that everybody needs to get over trying to take Greenland. Like, just leave it alone. And then the reason why he was asked about nieces and nephews is because he had a tweet from 2016 where he called for his constituents to send their sons and daughters over to the Middle East.
You know what? I don't mean to try to tell Angry anything, but if I was one of your fellow South Carolinians and that some bitch said that shit in 2016 while I was still in uniform, oh, they wouldn't have found Lindsay's ass till he started stinking.
Oh, but here's the
you're not about to sit here and tell the entire state of South Carolina, send your kids while I blow your men. He'd have got his ass whooped.
And this is where I want the conversation to start. Okay. In 2016, he tweeted over on Twitter, and don't try to correct me. I know what the hell his adopted stepdaddy calls it. I call it what his bio daddy call it because the GOP always dead naming people. Okay. He said, and I quote, "If we nominate Trump, we will get destroyed and we will deserve
it." I mean, the guy who can't stay off orange cock before this man rose to power, you know, he was like, listen, if we nominate this dude, we're gonna get our ass.
If we go with this dude, he's gonna lead us into some shit, and we're gonna fucking deserve it.
Yes.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is, and before I say this, let me preempt. This is me, okay? And we know my mind is a wonderland, so don't be drinking nothing, inhaling nothing. When I say
you almost killed me,
the visual that I keep trying to make work in my head. And why am I trying to make it work in my head? It's statism, okay? Given the circumference of the backside of Lindsey Graham, the gut of Trump, and what we know about Trump having a tadpole of a tenderloin, how does that even work? Are they just clit bumping?
They're scissoring with the besties. Scissoring with your best. That's what it's doing, basically. Scissoring with his bestie.
Are you
No. I thought the Boab should make an appearance after that one. I do believe the Boab bird should make an appearance after you asked what just Boab the whole thing.
They get a strap on that looks like Netanyahu. Way to go. You know what? This is probably the way to go.
Not a throuple. Not a throuple. Not Lindsey, Trump, and Netan and Benny from the Delta.
I just picture it. After Lindsey goes out and says all this crazy stuff for the sake of Trump, Trump calls him into the West Wing, okay? And just looks Lindsey dead in his eyes and goes, "Give me the cheeks." Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, good Lord.
Maybe I do need a nap.
Need an exorcism. You need an exorcism with that.
We all know it all goes like this. We all know it all goes like this. All right. Hey, Lindsey, you want to come and party? That's how it starts.
I got pizza.
This lady.
I got pizza.
I got pizza at McDonald's.
This is Michael Pruitt.
I got McDonald's fries.
We gonna leave this right here for a second. This is Michael Pruitt, long-time watcher and listener of this radio station, long-time supporter of this radio station. That's Michael Pruitt.
Mrs. Lyles.
My bad, Miss Lyles.
Once again, okay? It's me. If you see me on the screen, you should just preemptively be prepared, okay? I started off with a warning, like, hey, I'm still a little groggy, still a little sleepy. I got home after midnight on Thursday, I think. I don't know what day it was. I have no idea.
Not Lindsay, Nikki, boom, boom, down.
Nikki, boom, boom, down.
Ever since, okay? So, yeah.
Hey, we gonna call him what his daddy called him. Or no, by daddy, I mean that black dude that like he pays to clean his pipes. We gonna call him Lindsay Licky Boom Boom Down.
Licky Boom Boom Down.
The rest of the show gonna be going.
Oh,
Every once in a while, we just
quick
gonna
caveat.
remind everybody he's
quick
licking
caveat
boom
before
boom
we
down.
get into Lindsey Graham. I know everybody is happy that Afro Man won his case. Yes, woohoo, freedom of speech protected. And
Cool.
Afro Man had a great line to put some doubt in the minds of everybody, because one white man fell in love with one white woman since high school, but they ended up with a biracial child. I need y'all to do the math, but I need y'all to not forget that Afro Man is the same black man that begged with a capital B to sing but I got high
because I got
at
high
a MAGA event.
Yeah,
at a MAGA event.
Yeah,
no, not just any, at the inauguration.
At the inauguration.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I won't listen to your shit because you MAGA. Ooh, I was really gonna rock your shit, but I found you MAGA. I don't like
thing that had me kind of,
and I don't know why. Oh,
that's the only thing that kind of really had me
MAGA.
fucked up about the whole situation, is that because the whole shit is funny as hell. Everything about it is funny as fuck. And I'm laughing my ass off about the whole thing, but I'm mad at myself for laughing because the shit is so goddamn funny. Because this motherfucker is MAGA. But I can't help it because the shit is just too fucking funny.
Listen.
And for those that want to know why I didn't cover the trial how I normally do with clips and stuff, it's because I was down in Kentucky and forgot the login to the streaming service that I used to get all the court cases, and it was in my password book in Chicago.
She out here losing shit.
And I was going to right, but here's the thing. I had said something. And once again, my damn minions. That's why I call them minions. Oh, we know all your passwords. I had to sit with that for a couple of days. Like, how do
you know it, but I don't
know my passwords and I don't?
Like, why you all?
Because they all doing this? Use my face to get into my devices, put their fingerprints in there. And because I taught them well, and people pay attention, when you save the passwords, you can go to the password section and click view. And they did, and took screenshots and sent them to me. So I had to go through the process of changing everything.
And it don't matter. They're gonna get it again.
Don't even use like.
They're gonna get it again. What are you talking about?
Get it again, because
right, like I don't normally like. I don't watch a lot of TV. So I clicked on Amazon, right, to watch a show. I click on it. I see my profile, which should be the only one. And old peanut butter got a
let me tell you something.
Because again, same face. Because again, same face.
So
yes, I do come with disclaimers, April.
Let's okay. So when Donald Trump drops dead, we can all say good, right? I want that started off. I want that to be known in the beginning.
Hey, listen,
when this
man,
bitch,
I'm gonna
when
tell you like this.
He's
wait,
that last Big Mac bitch. Like I'm dancing in this mug.
Let me say it like this real quick. All right. Earlier today on Rules and Requisition, all right. I almost thought that we had to have that celebration because Gambit had this bottle. It was like this energy drink, but it was a shape. It looked like a beer bottle. And for a second, I
I wanted him to know that this wasn't a beer; it was an energy drink, and I showed him, and he was like, "Man, we almost had to have a whole different conversation."
Yes,
like for real. Like for
did I miss something?
Y'all gonna hate this station. Oh, y'all gonna hate this goddamn station when there's it is gonna be wall to wall to wall to wall, balls to the wall coverage.
If you thought Charlie Kirk was bad, Jesus, you are in for
listen, man. Hey, listen, I thought for a second, man.
We were indifferent about Charlie Kirk.
I thought for a second I had to go onto my news app just to make sure that hold up, wait a minute.
I got excited before we left for church. This is what happened. I get a notification. It pops up. Death notice. : Trump. ... When I tell you,
Lord.
I was getting the happy shakes. I clicked it open. It's
Like-
because Trump was making fun
I
of the
fumbled my
death of
phone.
Robert
It was just
Mueller.
like,
And yeah, let's explain
And I'm
to
like,
everybody.
and I wrote a very strongly worded email very quickly to that news outlet. Like, pick your
Stop
headlines.
playing with my
baby.
feelings.
Stop playing my emotions. Don't even
Stop
quit playing my
emotions.
emotions with goddamn headlines
Listen,
like that.
Taz was getting ready to break out $15 words. I will have you know.
So
I
listen,
do not
that-
appreciate
No.
the
I'm
being
putting it
led
like this.
on of the
Hey, no.
this
Her-
duplicitous,
I would
the
say like this.
simple
This was extremely
Don't
Second
you
issue,
ever
we're seeing
do
something
that
like this,
again.
seeing
It
something
would
like
be
that
no
advantageous
no,
for
that
the
no
both
call,
of
no show
us.
leg would have shown
You
up.
would do right if you would do better in regards to the verbiage that you use in your headlines. This sent me into near cardiac arrest with disappointment due to the misappropriation of your words.
The reason, okay,
So
before we go any further, I want everybody to know why we're doing
Just
this.
started speaking
Okay, why
until you
we
got
are
that
having. Listen, this is the reason we have the feeling that we do about this. Okay, number one, none of us on this show like that motherfucker. All right, we have made this abundantly fucking clear. You will not find a MAGA fan on this goddamn show. You might not find one on this station. Okay, you liable to come into a GCPR staff meeting talk about you guys fans of Trump and not leave out that motherfucker, or at least not leave walking. But
I think
he
we
said,
only there was only one person once who liked Trump, but they didn't live in the country and they're no longer on that show.
Exactly.
That didn't last long.
We got Annabelle with the $2 super chat.
Oh,
Donations, gifts.
Yes.
Can we officially have a party when he
yes.
died? Annabelle,
Yes.
we are officially having a fucking party. Who the hell are you talking about? I'm
It's
starting
gonna
up
be
in the
cross-
morning.
It's gonna be
24/7
crossover
party.
central. Do you hear me?
Listen,
We gonna,
And
y'all
listen,
remember
I'm
the
gonna put it
Jerry's
like
Kids
this.
telethons? That's how we gonna be when he died. Okay.
So no,
I'm
and
going to
it'll
take
be
a
a special
copyright hit
edition.
on this radio station because
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
play
put it like
he
this.
dead. I promise you
So
this.
no, I'm gonna put it like this. All right. Let's just say it happens during the week. All right. I'll put it like this. After Sound of Coffee, then it'll be a special edition of the help desk. Right after that, another special edition of Rules and Requisition. Right after that, it'll be Task Effective. Right after that, it'll be a special edition of Portrait No Judgment.
Listen, we doing special editions of every show on this radio station with that
Special
something
edition of
dropped.
Superplex Party. Special edition of
we'll
Kennedy
just-
Effect.
Yep.
we'll-
Like,
Special edition of Villain's View.
we'll buy the song and just make it like playing Celebrate the whole time.
yes. And listen, because
And
this
Smoke
son of
No,
a
you know
Mass is
what?
coming back
When
as a-
he
as a
kicks the
guest.
bucket, I'm reviving the song "Happy, Happy, Joy, Joy, Happy,
Happy, happy, joy. Happy.
he said of
Joy.
Robert Mueller, who
I
Robert Mueller
don't think
who
you're
died yesterday.
happy enough.
He
Happy,
died yesterday. Robert Mueller died yesterday. So rather than saying nothing, he goes on the one goddamn place where he knows for a fact nobody is going to say anything to him, which is True Social, which we all just say it's a Russian money laundering thing at this point and get it the fuck over with. But he said of Robert Mueller is Taz, do you have that tweet up or that truth up or truth whatever the fuck?
I am pulling it back up. Give me just a second. I accidentally hit it.
Now I want you to remember a year ago, this son of a bitch told anybody that was saying anything about Charlie Kirk should be fired from their job. We got another $2 super chat from Annabelle.
Donations, gifts.
We getting back-to-back super chat. We got Annabelle saying, I have a cotton candy snow cone machine. And we got a $5 super chat from Dread. $5 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
Dread said, party at the house of Dread for subscription to life is canceled. God dang. I need y'all to understand how hated this motherfucker is. He sat a foot away from the fucking Japanese, the prime minister of Japan,
And
and asked,
joked.
Why didn't Japan warn him, not the U.S., him, about Pearl Harbor? How old was he when Pearl Harbor was attacked? Pearl Harbor was attacked in 41, right?
I believe
He
so.
wasn't born till 46, wasn't he?
I guess they were supposed to be preemptively telling him, so I don't.
What? Were they supposed to go to Fred Trump's balls and tell him, oh, by the way, we're getting ready to attack the United States?
Yeah.
Bitch! Japan attacks the United States in 1941. He was born in 48? Michael Brewer, you said 48? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is 48. He was 48 in 1948. So that would have meant the Japanese government would have had to send a telegram to Fred Trump's balls. Oh, he was 48 years old. Oh, wait a minute.
During World War II.
No, there's no way he could have been 48 years old, Michael Brewer.
No.
Michael Brewer trying to be joking. Michael Brewer trying to tell a joke. Michael Brewer trying to tell a joke. There he got us with the $10 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
Here's my contribution to the party
fund.
Trump said about Robert Mueller, good. I'm glad he's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people. President Donald J. Trump.
I hate this like black
so he
folks
should be
and
fired
slave
from his
masters.
job,
I hate
right?
this motherfucker. Cambodian people in the Khmer Rouge, I hate this motherfucker. Like, I'm not.
Well, hold on, because, you know,
Jewish people and Hitler.
Just in case anybody thinks that we are making this up, that's it.
That is
it.
Truth. That's the truthism thing.
The truthism.
The truth.
The ism.
Yeah. That.
So nobody can say took it out of context. That I paraphrased. No, nothing.
I can't even wait.
That's what the man said.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Wait, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've said this before in a joke, but I mean this sincerely. He's got the hardest working heart in the United States right now. That man has no goddamn cardio whatsoever because Robert Mueller, for all of you that needed to know, is a Bronze Star winner.
He's a Vietnam combat vet.
So for all of y'all that are like,
Trump knows what he's doing with the military. I'm going to stand behind Trump. That's not president. Bones first, McGee. Look, he needs his booty cap blown out at this point. Okay, he needs.
Oh, I can't wait for him to die. I cannot wait for him to die. I cannot wait. 3 tours. Robert Mueller did 3 tours in Vietnam. Donald Trump avoided herpes. Like, what the? But you know what? That brings me to Lindsey Graham. That brings me to Lindsey Graham. Because I got a serious question, y'all. And I mean this. I got a serious question. When the hell did we let bitch ass people talk tough? When did this become a sexy thing? You ain't throwing a punch in anger in your mother effing life, man. And all of a sudden you talking tough.
Look at man.
Lindsey Graham sound like he was Conan the Barbarian.
Thomas. The way Lindsey Graham is, that's the average white dude here.
In South Carolina?
That's the average white dude here.
A bunch of ass wannabes?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why are we okay? So why do we let them talk? Why the fuck do we let them talk? Why?
You keep acting like we letting these people do this stuff.
Why do you think we let them?
Not let. But you mean to tell me nobody in the news while he was sitting over there saying that bullshit? While Lindsey Graham was sitting there talking that tough pussy shit, nobody looked at him and said, Senator, you ain't never served in nothing.
No, here's
You
the thing.
served
Here's
that
the
ass
thing.
up to about 4 or
No,
5
here's the
black
thing.
dudes.
Because
That's
here's the
beside
thing,
the point.
dog. Because one reason only. The Triple K.
You ain't bullshit. You was not bullshit.
But let's not forget. Let's not
You
forget.
ain't bullshit.
There are a lot of gay men that do this posturing stuff because they think that that's a good cover and nobody will figure out that they're gay. I've met quite a few in my day that do that. Like, oh, I'm doing this, man. I'm down to battle. But every time they talk tough and about somebody do it, they're putting other people up to do it. It would be like me taking to the Taz Effect tomorrow, talking cold hard cash money shit to people and going, oh, you can't say nothing back. Gambit angry and Thomas gonna come whoop your ass. That don't make me tough.
No. But see, here's the thing. In the 90s, you know, it was not like how it is now when it comes to gay men. You know, during the 90s, the worst thing anybody could even say, even if you weren't gay, the worst thing you could be called is gay, because then you are open. You are open to literally anything, and you're not even gay. You're not even, but the second somebody will say it, then all of a sudden you're getting targeted, bullied, beat up, the whole nine. Because that's
I
how
blame social media.
I mean,
I blame social media.
That's how it was. Like, that's how anti-gay, homophobic.
Yes,
that's how it was then.
I blame social media. I do.
Now,
because Lindsey Graham knows goddamn well in the old days he wouldn't have been talking like that.
No,
he wouldn't have.
Because and again,
Trump.
during the 90s, then that's
yes, he would have. This is what he would have done.
That's how he
would have made friends.
Survived because
he would have made friends with the biggest, baddest, toughest dude that he could find, or had a down low boyfriend that was like super intimidating, and he would talk. He's like Lindsey Graham reminds me of the girl at the club, or the girl that always gets her boyfriend into fights, that always wants to talk shit to men.
Because
knowing that a man can't. Well, there are some men that would hit a chick. I'm not condoning that, but they're gonna go after the dude.
But see,
because that's Lindsey.
But see, here's the thing. And during that time, like during the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, that's when you would see a bunch of white dudes and their boys go around terrorizing people, and because of just like how Ted said. One of them be there, like the guy like Lindsey that would start up shit and say, oh, I got my boys with me. And all his boys are same like him, just kind of say, oh, I'm not gay, but then all down low, but they all crazy. And
these are the guys that are like, I don't know how technically they're down low, because if anybody just pays attention, you know that they're gay. And let me explain. Going back into my chronicles of living in Frankfort, Kentucky, there was a guy. I've used him as an example because I'm telling you, it became a social experiment with this family. Okay, they were an anomaly, but he was always talking cash money, like trying to get into fights, bragging about fighting the cops. But if you went to his Instagram, it told the truth. He was posting the gayest memes ever. He was saying the gayest shit. But then I found out he was a cross-dresser that was paying people to bend him over. And all they had to do was pay attention. I found out right before I moved, because I was like, yeah, I'm too deep in Kentucky. I got to get closer to a border. One night, I guess his family was having an event. It got late and he stayed over. And his mom came out to give him an extra blanket and busted him in some pink frilly Victoria's Secret panties. But he was still the one talking cash money, cold shit.
But the problem is, we have, and it goes beyond just gay men. It goes beyond gay men. It's tough guy shit. Reagan was that first. Reagan got himself on a horse and put the cowboy hat on, and he was Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. During World War II, he was on the motherfucking back lot.
Here's the thing.
John Wayne, Mr.
Well, I was going to say, Reagan used the John Wayne effect. He used
They
his
all
skills.
do. Every fucking one of them
Yeah,
do.
but what I'm
See, all
saying
of them
is,
here like
but
that.
Reagan
Well,
used his
all of them here
skills
like that.
as an
They're
actor to manipulate people, because I think that it's hysterical that the GOP is always actors and blah blah blah. Stay in your lane, stay out of as if they don't live here and have to live under the same legislation. Yes, I know there's caveats. Money, power gets you out of stuff. That's not what we're talking about here. But they're great at who the GOP, especially conservative GOP, tout as their greatest presidents are from Hollywood.
Literally.
Let's not forget how they wanted to change the rules so Arnold Schwarzenegger could run for president.
Here's the other one, though. George Herbert Walker Bush was a World War II pilot. How the fuck he ran with a man who played tough guy on the fucking movies I'll never understand? Because if my black ass had done years and years in the fucking military and got shot down, I'm not running. I'm not going to be the running mate of fucking John Wayne. I'd rather kick him in his dick. Man, if you don't get your tough guy ass the fuck on somewhere, you on a soundstage, bitch. I got shot out of the sky by the Japanese.
There's
you don't get the
something
fuck
you're
off while you
overlooking,
get
Thomas.
stole on.
There's something you're overlooking about Mr.
I
Bush.
get, but Taz, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why I'm overlooking it, because I am technically a tough guy. I did the tough guy shit.
Yeah,
I put
but
the
that
fucking
I don't
uniform
know
on.
that.
I
I'm
ate
talking
the
about the
dirt in
fact that
Afghanistan.
Yes, Bush on paper was the man. Because people think that the tough guy has a certain look, and it doesn't. Tough guy has a certain skill set. That skill set, not enough people watch MacGyver, and it shows. Okay.
True.
So he needed somebody to have the look, because the United States is all about marketing, and the United States markets lies better than it does anything else. So he needed somebody who looked the quintessential part of what he actually did in real life. And let's not forget, the Bushes is full of lame people.
That's true.
George Herbert, because Prescott didn't even serve. George Herbert's dad never served. Prescott never served. George Herbert did, and got shot down by the goddamn Japanese. John McCain, for all of the disagreements I have with John McCain, he never had to play the tough guy. Motherfucker could not move his arms past this. This was as high as this man could raise his fucking arms from the 5 years he spent in a Vietnamese prison getting tortured, and still wouldn't leave until everybody left. So,
and here's the thing, John McCain, if you can hear me from the afterlife, can you come haunt your daughter, because she is fucking up your legacy?
Please do.
It goes from Eisenhower was a 5-star general. He was the supreme Allied commander during World War II. You go from Eisenhower, you got fucking Jimmy Carter,
from Eisenhower,
George Herbert Walker Bush. You know what I mean? You got these are men that actually served in the United States military and never once had to play tough guy. Never. But those are the guys that don't get remembered. John McCain never had to tell a motherfucker, oh, by the way, you know I was in Vietnam and my arms is fucked up. He never had to do it. Fucking another one, Robert Dole. Robert Dole got his motherfucking whole right arm fucked up so bad that for the remainder of his life, A, he ended up being left-handed. He had to learn how to write with his left hand. And B, he kept a pen in his fucking hand till the day he died. Never had to play tough guy.
You know what?
But
I don't know what's wrong with all of us, but I like it. Look at what Mr. Pruitt said.
John McCain has a better story than my bike accident.
What is wrong with all of us?
Mr. Pruitt, this is why you are a national treasure here on this station.
That's why.
But I want to go back to something Eternal Energy said. And first off, hello, Eternal Energy. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
MAGA
Hello.
GOP as soft as baby poop when truly challenged. They just love to bark and hide behind their flags and pew-pews, which is true. When the reason, if you call me a patriot, I probably will smack the shit out of you because I'm not one. I've done some patriotic shit, but I am not a patriot because everybody in the word patriot is DEI for motherfuckers and ain't never done shit. I fucking said what I said. The word patriot is DEI for motherfuckers that ain't never left it. They ain't never let their state. Ain't never left the fucking state. But they quick to, I'm patriot. I got patriot in my name, but patriot. Look, I got a flag on my titty. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right, but bags of fuck you. Let me import some fuck you from France, which I don't know how to say fuck you in French. If somebody can look that up for me, I greatly appreciate it.
Foutoir.
It's foutoir.
Foutoir. Okay. Foutoir. Whatever. You know what I mean? But it is
I can cuss in a lot of languages, Thomas.
I know you do. Tough guy talk is what continues to get us into bullshit. Tough guy talk eternally continues to get us into bullshit. I don't care if you talk tough on your fucking porch. I don't give a fuck if you talk tough down at the bar. Whatever, dude. You can be Patriot man with your 6-shooters out there blowing away cans and smacking your old lady until she learns how to box and beat your ass. I don't care. But when you stand your motherfucking ass on a world stage, bitch, if you not tough guy, don't talk tough guy shit. A perfect fucking example is Pete Hegseth. I have never wanted to put pause on a Secretary of Defense more in my motherfucking life. Listen, I'm 54, bad knees, bad shoulders, bad back, fucked in the head. I guarantee you, I can whoop Pete Hegseth's ass right now.
I got a no-call, no-show leg and a questionable leg on the other side. I could whoop his ass, okay?
I could whoop Pete Hegseth's ass. I truly believe if it was a one-on-one, I would beat them them dumb fucking tattoos off his ass. But he's the one with the we're the people and the gun. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
He was one. I would smack with a brick just because I could.
Yes, just because.
I got bad knees too, and if I had the chance, it's knees to faces.
Fucking General Gambit Nakamura in this moment. Fast. But the other aspect of it is the tough guys talk and real people die. How many service members have we lost in this fucking conflict with Iran?
I've lost track, and I do understand.
I thought it was 14. I could have swore it was 14.
No, because we friendly fire bullshit. But here's the thing. Now, real quick, people do know that we will not know an official accurate count until all this is over. But in the meantime, in between time, depending on where you're pulling the news from, the numbers are all over the place. Europe is saying that the casualties are one thing. Asia is saying the casualties are something else. We lie. So I don't really, but let me say this. The United States acts like the short dick little brother in a family of nothing but brothers. Okay. The United States is still trying to one up the UK and trying to posture to the rest of the world. Like, I am a real boy world. I am the man. I'm the alpha man incel. And it's not working. It is not working. We can't fight. We're not good at it. Okay. We're not very smart. The rest of the world be looking at us like, here, you want to play with us? Here, take this controller. That controller is from the OG Nintendo 64. It ain't never worked. Okay. We can't even blow on the cartridges no more. We sit there like, we doing good.
Ain't never counted for stick drift.
You ain't even playing. Ass out here.
Right, and we just sitting like,
we just out here just doing this.
That is us. And we sit up here and we do all this posturing. This is why we are so stupid that we will vote for somebody who puts on a cowboy hat, waves around a gun, tells you that they're married with freaking kids.
And then hold on. Wait.
And
make sure you remind that Bible. You gotta
have the Bible.
No, really the biggest one is if you have a Bible and then you just get in front of the camera and go, and I served in the military. And no, this is no shade to vets. This is no shade to active duty. But I am sorry. Just serving in the military does not make you qualified to be a politician.
It don't. Because some of the best motherfuckers I know right now will never get into politics. U.S. Army Overlord Rig is never getting into politics. He's never going to do it. Master Sergeant. Barbara J. Warren, fucking Sergeant First Class. She ain't getting into politics. She's not. U.S. MC Angry Veteran, aka Matt. He ain't getting into politics because there is something about service. There's something about voluntary service that you see how the motherfucking sausage is made. Everybody can talk about the budget for the Defense Department. We see the shit. And we see the waste. We see the waste. Motherfucking, at one point, they were buying Cadillac Escalades. As long as my ass stay black and point to the ground, I'll never forget this. I will never forget this. When they were in Iraq, they were buying Cadillac Escalades. Escalades, not just not a Broham, not a, you know what I mean? Cadillac Escalades. And those motherfuckers would break down because, hello, it's a fucking desert. You cannot drive an Escalade around in a goddamn, I don't give a fuck how much they call it a green zone. It's still got desert air and shit in it. Fucking up alternators and all other kinds of shit. But rather than fixing them, they would simply buy another one. Motherfuckers in the military know how the sausage made. And we also know pandering when we fucking see it. We see, dog, we can see pandering coming a mile away. Here, ask anybody who's ever been in. When you get ready to deploy, what's the meal they give you?
We have some news coming from the White House.
Oh,
if you thought she was mad before, I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Statue of Christopher Columbus installed on White House grounds. A statue of Christopher Columbus has been erected outside of an ornate federal office building on the White House grounds, the latest sign of the Trump administration's efforts to reshape cultural and historical representation across the nation's capital. And this is Christopher Columbus, not even as an adult, as the boy.
Of course, because, you know, Epstein liked to, never mind. You know what? There was an Epstein joke. I had it. There was an Epstein joke. It was right there. Right after Taz said that there was an Epstein joke. I had it in my hand, and I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna let it go.
Here's the thing.
My energy drink. Because, you know, the American dream that they sell you, that came from Horatio Alger. You want to know who Horatio Alger was? He was someone who wrote little short stories that went into magazines, and they were geared towards immigrant boys. You want to know why it was geared towards immigrant boys? He was the son of a pastor who, for a short period of time, was a pastor over in Boston, and he got busted fucking 2 boys. Cops were like, hey, we got to do something about it. His father and the church were like, oh, don't worry, we're going to remove him from the post and he won't be around boys anymore. They sent him to New York, where he continued to write the American dream stories, and he was allowed to continue to work with specifically immigrant boys who came over here by themselves. The American dream, y'all, is pedophilia.
Ask any person that's ever deployed, what's that meal that they give you that they make sure your ass goes to the DFAC to eat? What is it? What is that meal? Oh, that's right. Steak, lobster tails, crab legs. Do you know why they're giving that to you?
That's the white boy in your roster that's feeding you lobster.
Listen, the reason they give that to you is because some of you might not come fucking back. We are hip to the game. We are hip to it. Our ass sitting over here gobbling this shit down, and we all looking at each other like, you ready to go to Afghanistan? Motherfucker, we ready to go to Afghanistan. But some of us might not make it back. Nope. No, some of us might not. The fuck? Like, again, tough guys, real tough guys, don't want to be in politics. There's too much glad handing and ass kissing. Some of the best fucking service members I've ever met. Perfect example. And I have a lot. Me and this lady have a history. It would have to be something that we'd have to talk about. But Ashley Ehas has ran for Congress from the state of Pennsylvania several times. Ashley Ehas is my former commander, my former company commander. She was an Apache pilot. She's also a Democrat. Make that make sense. But I mean, we don't like fucking the one thing you can say about people that have actually done the fucking job and not talk the shit is please don't lie to us. Just don't. We were lied to by the recruiter. We were lied to by the drill sergeant. We were lied to by our first platoon sergeant. Stop. Don't lie to us. Politics is nothing more than lies.
But also, there's this caveat. There's some people who go into the military because the only thing that they can, this is not all of them, but there's some people that the only thing they can do is take orders.
That's it.
And we don't need people who can only take orders getting into politics. And we're seeing a bunch of people who you can tell who are now politicians that that's all they can do.
But it looks good to y'all. And by y'all, I mean civilian. Lindsey, my issue is Lindsey Graham ain't busted a grape in a fruit fight. If you threw a punch at Lindsey Graham, he'd shit on himself.
Lindsey Graham ain't busting nothing, okay? He getting his cherry busted.
Exactly. So my question would be, hey, Lindsey, you talking an awful lot of wolf pussy tickets over there. You real mega super duper ultra. You gonna get your motherfucking ass over there on that goddamn C-130 and go? Are you gonna get your ass on that goddamn plane and fucking go? Because if you not, maybe take the bass out of your voice. Because it's not your fucking children out there that gotta die.
I can tell you right now, he's not.
Nieces and nephews, bro, take the bass out your voice, dog.
I can tell you right now, he's not.
He ain't going nowhere.
He's not going.
He's not
going. And I can tell you.
So why is he talking shit? Why are you talking tough if you ain't going nowhere?
Because
if you listen,
that's
if it's gonna be,
I'm telling you, he is the average South Carolina dude. He's the average South Carolina dude. He is the mediocre. The mediocrest of the mediocre South Carolina dudes here. He's not the average. He's just really extremely lucky, and probably somehow, throughout his career, he has bent over backwards.
Every goddamn recruiter to make sure that his ass is 4F like a motherfucker.
Throughout his career.
Comment. Remember, President Eisenhower was a Republican and the progressive tax rate. Yeah, that's because Eisenhower was a pre-party switch Republican. This is why the Republican Party does not tout Eisenhower. And they'll still try to tell you that the party switch was a myth, which it wasn't. That's why they don't tout certain presidents under the moniker of Republican. They don't. Anything that is, especially when we start getting close to the party switch, they don't talk about it. Eisenhower was not a Republican like we know it today.
No. He was what Nelson Rockefeller was, which was a liberal Republican. That's why they always talking about where the Rockefeller Republicans. The motherfuckers have been drove out of the Republican Party like they all had cooties or they were witches.
Yeah, and just quick caveat for anybody who wants a full breakdown on the GOP, I have it over on Substack. But the GOP, since its inception, has always been a collection of factions that do not get along. Okay, they've literally come to blows. They've campaigned against each other. That like the GOP has always been its worst enemy. This is why I always tell people, if you're not Republican, stop focusing on Republicans. You need to go into politics against the Republicans, just like you do in the business world. Number one rule they teach you in business is don't talk about your competition. Do not put the focus on your competition. Talk about yourself, your product, your service, because what you talk about, especially the last thing, is what people are going to remember. But it's always been a tug of war within the GOP. Mm-hmm. And there's libertarians within the GOP. There's conservatives, neoconservatives. There's a whole faction. It's just everybody always focuses on the conservatives because the conservatives won't shut the fuck up.
They really won't. The conservatives are where you get this all bark, no bite ass bullshit.
Oh, and there is a difference between conservative Black Republicans and Black MAGA, because Condoleezza Rice, conservative Black Republican.
I will be honest with you. She's one of the few Republicans that I absolutely respect. I don't agree with 90% of the shit that comes out of Condoleezza Rice's mouth. But I'm not about to sit here and deny that that woman is one of the most intelligent human beings walking the fucking face of the earth today. Did she do some shit while she was working for W? Yes. But all politicians do that. Fucking Obama's goddamn, one of Obama's lawyers was with that F-boy, so there's that. But Condoleezza Rice knows her fucking shit. That's why the fuck she was Secretary of State? No, because that was Colin Powell. Colin Powell was Secretary of State. She was the head of national security.
Like Michael Steele. Some of you all know him from former MSNBC, now Steele. MS Now, former RNC head, all these things. Black Republican, conservative, not blagger. There is a difference. There was a point in time where Black people would just be conservative and be a part of the Republican Party and not denigrate themselves, not be out there a part of being a part of the Coontastic Coalition. Absolutely not. Then there was a shift.
Have to. You didn't fucking have to.
Trump came in and they were like, I'm a coon, I'm a coon, I'm a coon, I'm a coon. Call me the
Black nigga. Listen, seeing Black people with, y'all remember that Black dude with the fucking solid gold Donald Trump head? Black MAGA. Act like y'all don't remember that video. Act like I'm the only one. All right, okay, all right. Don't nobody remember it.
No, she was also
I never saw that.
Let's see, Condoleezza Rice was the 66th Secretary of State.
I would remember something like that if I saw that.
Yeah, Condoleezza Rice was the 66th Secretary of State for the United States and the 19th National Security Advisor. She held both positions.
Was she not the first Black woman Secretary of State?
Yes.
Yes. So,
and she was the 10th provost of Stanford University.
The woman knows her shit. Night, Jay Thomas. See you in the morning.
Night, Jay Thomas.
Take care, Jay Thomas.
She knew her shit. She is one of the foremost foreign policy experts on earth. Mm-hmm. And I can guarantee you that woman has never had to put on a goofy ass Donald Trump chain to be considered a fucking Republican. The woman's fucking highly intelligent.
And here's the thing: all of Blagger didn't get a nomination to a cabinet, rarely gets an endorsement. Trump threw shit at the wall, aka Iran. Who did he call? Condoleezza Rice.
Not Tim Scott with all them goddamn teeth. Not and Byron Donalds with his cap shoe having ass.
I want to say something real quick because people criticizing the 92%. We Black women. Y'all don't want to vote for Black women. You act like Black women are out here breaking everything, but then when it goes awry, you want Black women to step up and fix it. Y'all couldn't vote for Kamala Harris. Y'all wouldn't vote for Jasmine Crockett. But I saw the cheers online. I saw the cheers in forums when Condoleezza answered the call and pulled up at the White House.
Yep.
I need y'all to realize we are qualified. We are still the most educated demographic. We are also the most resilient and most forgiving demographic. Because let's be real, y'all looking at the Black community as a whole, as if we collectively want retribution. Y'all need to start looking at us Black women, okay? And worry about when we get sick of y'all shit, okay? Because we've already figured out how to live on this planet peacefully by ourselves. And we know how to get rid of y'all. Okay, because we're the ones keeping y'all alive. We're the ones, let's be real. We're the ones keeping y'all alive. Like, can you stop failing open book tests? Can you stop setting fire to your own home and then complaining when all you got left are embers?
The problem is, as it always is, America doesn't want anything good for itself. I have never in the history of my life ever seen a country that sabotages itself more. The United States is a crackhead. And no matter how many rehabs you pay for, no matter how many rehabs you send them to, no matter how many 12-step programs the bitch goes through, all that bitch need is some time by herself, and she will be sucking dick and smoking crack once again.
The United States is a white family with multiple kids on a TLC channel, okay? It's John and Kate plus 8, and it's the Duggar family mixed into one.
Yes, because America does not, for all of our bluster, for all of our bullshit, America does not want better for the rest of the world because it don't want better for itself. We spend trillions of dollars in defense. And there are some roads in some of y'all cities right now that if you drive past it, you will fucking die. Your shocks will be dead and you will liable to break your motherfucking neck. Fucking around.
Sorry, every road in South Carolina.
There you go.
Sorry, every road in South Carolina has so many potholes in it.
It ain't even fucking funny.
Here's the thing. If you are a mechanic in South Carolina, you will be making bank. If you own a tire shop in South Carolina, you are making bank. Because I promise you, with all the potholes, you are making money.
Mm-hmm. America does not want better for itself. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to fucking say it. You can say I'm sucking off black women all you want. I don't give a fuck. How the fuck is it that a black single mother can run a fucking whole household with 2 and 3 children, but y'all won't let her run the fucking country? The country? Get the fuck out of here. Every time we turn around, it's always, oh, well, we need a safe. We need a safe candidate.
You know what? Let's borrow Miss Frizzle's Magic School Bus for a minute, and let's run the clock back, okay? So when we were notified that we were going to have to be put on punishment because of COVID, because let's face it, white people are nasty. Because it was predominantly white people out there spreading that shit, not wanting to wash their ass, and showed us that they wasn't cleaning their house because cleaning supplies was going away. And people were like, oh, my grocery store's out of this. My black women took to the internet to show y'all where to get food outside of grocery stores, how to cook on a budget, how to manage your children in the house, and how to stay safe. But y'all think that we can't handle the country. Y'all saying about, well, we don't need Shaniqua in the White House with a bonnet, catching an attitude, getting emotional. First of all, contentment is an emotion. Happiness is an emotion. Anger is an emotion.
Peace is an emotion.
Women are not around here going, I don't like that world leader is more popular than me. Let's go bomb their shit. We're not doing that. We're not trying to take over other countries, okay? Because we realize one thing. You got to fix home before you can even start to advise other people. Because have you ever noticed, it's always a white Karen with badass kids and a philandering husband that got something to say about your household that's running just fine. That's essentially who has been running the country for over and over and over again, and y'all don't like it.
Time.
Every time. And here's the thing. I was joking about it the other day, but I'm dead serious. We could have had better deals by now, because let's face it, get a black woman in office. She's going to assemble the Avengers of the world, have them come to the White House, have a little brunch, sit down and talk, and figure out some workable quid pro quos. Why? Because she don't want to deal with your shit, and she knows she got a lot of work to do here.
We spend, on average, about $250 to $280 million a day on defense. Because it's not just, oh, we give them this big ass budget and they go away. No, there's money for maintenance. There's money for upkeep. We have to train these soldiers and sailors and service members and things of that nature. Then we have to talk to our international fucking allies and shit. The defense contractors bring their ass in trying to get their beak wet, like every fucking one of them is the black hand from The Godfather Part 2. We spend about $250 to $280 million a day on just the upkeep of this mighty, expensive ass, the most lethal fighting force on the planet. And there are people, we have teachers that are buying their own fucking school supplies. Do you know how you stay out of a war? You get educated. You know who educates? Teachers. If you get sick, There is no tough guide to that. If I get a cough with blood in it tonight, I'm taking my black ass around to an emergency room. Why? Because that's where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Now,
one thing that I don't like, and I wish this saying would die. You know, they say those who can do, those who can't teach. Let me explain something. Okay, bitches, let me explain something you couldn't do if you weren't taught. When you master something, you are able to teach it. You're able to teach it with ease. And when you master something and you love it, you are willing and able to teach it repetitively. Okay? You can't get somewhere without being taught that thing.
You can't. And again, this is why I said America is a crackhead. We all every fucking election we all hear the same things. Check this out. Somebody get your bingo cards out. Politician bingo. If you were on the left, universal health care, yeah. Universal pre-K, yeah. You know, raising the minimum wage to make a livable wage, yeah. Staying out of foreign wars, bringing peace to home, fixing roads and bridges, caring for the less of us. Oh, and then let's pepper in a couple of them. Making sure we protect women's rights to control their bodies, respecting black people, and stopping the overwhelming majority of cop involved shootings. Making sure your kids are okay. Talking about immigration. That's the left. Here's the right. A gun, a Bible, a pickup truck, a cowboy hat, tough on crime, tough on the border. How many of those fucking things are ever done? Because of, and it's not the politicians. The politicians are a reflection of the people. I've said this all along. I will continue to say it till my ass is dead. Apathy. It will kill this fucking country faster than any fucking bomb on the outside of it, bitch. I don't care. Apathy in America will kill this fucking country faster than any bomb ever has. And why? Because America doesn't want better. You can.
Well,
we are all in a
the
relationship.
United States is allergic to actual work. Too many people get into politics to not work because they come up with perpetual talking points, perpetual narratives. This is why so many conservative Republicans were scrambling after the overturning of the Dobbs decision, aka Roe v. Wade, because that was always supposed to be a talking point for them. That was never supposed to be something that gets done. This is why a lot of them are like, okay, Trump, you really sent ICE out. This wasn't supposed to happen. They were supposed to keep fear-mongering and talking. This was their money maker. This was how they were supplementing their PACs. And also, I need people to start following the money more often because, newsflash, Trump does not have any more elections to run for. Essentially, Trump is moving into his lame duck phase of his presidency. And I'm not saying this just because it's Trump. It happens to every president that gets a second term. You essentially become a lame duck because you can't threaten like, oh, I'm going to run again.
That last 2 years is a lame duck president.
But why does Trump still have a super PAC?
Why is he still collecting money? Why is this man still collecting money? Why? Why is he still out here raising money any way he fucking knows how? When it comes to corruption, and I won't even say corruption, that's just as part of it. Donald Trump is America's apathy made manifest. He is America's apathy in human form. He is. He is exactly what America is. There's a line out of the movie Lincoln where Anthony Hopkins playing Nixon, where Anthony Hopkins playing Richard Nixon. He's looking at a picture of John F. Kennedy. And he says, when people look at you, they see what they want to be. When they look at me, they see what they are. Donald Trump is America. He is America's apathy because there's no fucking way in hell. That man ran 3 elections, won 2 of them, and never did shit. He has never produced a goddamn thing. He has never followed through on any fucking promise. He has never worked with Congress to do a goddamn thing. And
Hold
yet,
on, I'm gonna edit you real quick because everybody keeps forgetting this. He's run 4 times. First time as an independent, he lost. Second time as a Republican, he won. Third time as a Republican, he lost. Fourth time as a Republican, he won again. Now, I loathe giving him credit for anything, but I'm going to credit him with a few things because they're true. He has made history. Now, me saying that does not mean it's a positive thing. Making history ain't always positive. Hitler made history too, okay? He did usher in the very first female chief of staff for the White House. He is the first president to be impeached multiple times. He is the first one to be elected with multiple felonies and labeled an adjudicated rapist. He's also the first one to receive a FIFA Peace Prize and begin wars.
The Federal Bureau, the Federal International Football Association, or FIFA, gave him a peace prize. Y'all kicked soccer balls in the nets. What fucking peace? What? How much peace has Lionel Messi put in? What's that other guy, Cristiano Ronaldo? How much peace has he made? A fucking football. I'm gonna use the colloquialism from overseas. Football. A football organization gave this motherfucker a peace prize, and then he proceeded to bomb motherfucker. He begged and begged and begged for a peace prize. Why? Because the black guy had it. That's the only reason. Donald Trump's naked narcissism has been on display for over 10 fucking years. And yet, for some reason, in 2024, when we had a chance to banish this bitch to the shadow realm, people literally tried to give you every excuse to vote for him. America does not want better. It does. I'm sorry.
No, the United States just wants a white man. The United States just wants a white man in charge to keep perpetuating their white supremacy handbook.
Taz, I'm gonna push back on that a little bit. I'm not you, but I'm gonna push back on that a little bit. How many more failures from white men do we need to have before motherfuckers say maybe we should switch it up?
Here's the thing.
Fucking George W. Bush tanked the entire economy, and that John McCain was only running as a sacrificial lamb. He knew there was not a fucking way in hell another Republican.
But here's a caveat, Thomas. Here's a caveat. They're not viewing it as failures. And this is why. The tenets of white supremacy, that white supremacy handbook, it doesn't change. They don't change. They haven't added to it, updated it, edited, nothing. Okay? The only thing that's changing is the resistance to it. But they don't have the creativity, nor do they work on increasing their intelligence in order to combat it. So to them, these are all victories. As long as a white man is in charge, they can hold on to 2 tenets of white supremacy that keep them comfortable. And that's all they're worried about.
But the
to
thing
them,
is,
everything
even white
is
people
a
realize
victory
the shit's
because it's
fucked
white.
up, though. Even white people see the shit. Not all of them.
Deconstructing white people.
You're right.
Realize this, okay?
You're right.
Deconstructing white people who realize that they are Anglo-Saxon. Realize this. People who are reconnecting with their actual history and heritage realize this. But you also have to realize, and this gonna hurt some feelings, but y'all lazy. Y'all lazy. Y'all always waiting for some damn body else to do it. Y'all sit here and quote and clap hands and want to pay respect to protest of the past and court dates of the past, but you don't want to do it. Y'all sit back and go, well, my little $5 going here ain't gonna do nothing, but I love the NFL and my fantasy football league. You got to make sacrifices to get to ahead. If you, whether it was artistry, sports, whatever you like to do as a child or even do to this day, you knew that you had to make some sacrifices to work on it. To get your degree, you had to make some sacrifices to work for it. Y'all will not make a small sacrifice for the bigger damn picture, but you're waiting for so many other people to sacrifice themselves. You're sitting back and you're waiting. You want to know what y'all have done at this point? You've wasted the blood, sweat, tears, and literal lives of those that came before us. Harriet carried a gun for a reason, and you just made this woman's legacy non-existent and pointless. Because you
they
are
don't want,
allowing
because
the
again,
clock to turn back, and you're allowing a small portion of people to rule the world. What white people have feared that the Black community or the Native American community would do, you're allowing MAGA to do right now. You keep allowing the smallest subset within the United States to run the damn country because you won't vote, you won't tell your representation what you want, but then you want to sit back and complain that they're not giving you what you didn't tell them that you wanted. And when they try to figure it out and read your mind and go through social media to put it together, you're pissed at how they're doing it. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to miss me with the bullshit. And I'm tired of you goofy motherfuckers sitting there talking about, well, the Democrats are playing the cool, they're going by this. Why don't they play by the Republicans' rules? I'm gonna need y'all to stop getting all your education from sitcoms and fake-ass documentaries. If the Democrats start breaking the law, that means nobody can be held accountable.
Nope. Not to mention,
no evidence will be able to be put forth. Nobody will be able to put anybody up on charges. And I need y'all to stop acting like freaking Trump. It's King Charles, and he's just gonna be in there until he. Well, I hope he in there until he dies. But y'all get what I'm saying. He's not gonna be.
But okay, I'm gonna go to something that Randall's saying.
Absolutely.
Randall says the problem with most politicians is that they're bribed by the 1% at the top to give them the 1% owners of major corporations tax cuts. We must add an amendment to our Constitution to overthrow the Citizens United U.S. Supreme Court ruling, which allows them to bribe politicians. Randall, I'm gonna tell you why that dog is gone, and why you will never be able to catch that motherfucker, because it started long before Citizens United. There was and I do not know the Supreme Court case, but somebody literally went to the Supreme Court to have corporations be deemed human beings. This was, and I'm not talking. Oh wow, there's pictures of this shit.
Let me add this one to Randall. It's not so much that the politicians are being bribed. A lot of these politicians are the heads of the corporations.
There is something called, and I didn't believe it when I saw it until I looked at it. It's called the politician to lobbyist pipeline. What ends up happening is this: you are a politician for over 10 years. And you lose a re-election 1 year, you lose it. But you have been on these committees for so fucking long that you just slide the fuck over and become a lobbyist. Well, now you are lobbying the same people you used to work for or work with to get a corporation shit passed.
Well, now they're not even waiting 10 years, and they're not waiting to lose
exactly.
elections.
Now
they're going in. And even those that aren't politicians, because the last couple of Republican administrations, there were people who fought hard for positions in the White House specifically, went through that term and positioned themselves to be headhunted into lobbyist firms, or they just created their own. And what a lot of people don't realize, because they think that the Heritage Foundation is all about controlling politics, No, the Heritage Foundation was founded to increase the profitability of its members. And the Heritage Foundation has been able to successfully implant members of its foundation, of its think tank, into every administration, every single one, Republican or Democrat. Y'all keep focusing on looking at the Heritage Foundation when it comes to Republican. No, but even Obama had Heritage Foundation members in his administration. But they get
the Federalist Society. There's another one
implanted into the White House, not necessarily politicians, and then they go and take the information that they learned, the connections that they built, and they go into these lobbyist firms. This is why the lobbyists are so successful. And this is why I keep saying, every other political party, you got to play the same game. This is why I say protesting is great, but history teaches us that it has to be a part of a conglomerate. You have to have protesting with lobbying and with legislation. Without those three combined, you're going nowhere. Yes, we love to talk about the Montgomery bus boycott, but that was essentially a distraction for the litigation and the lobbying that went on.
It wasn't like they act like the Montgomery bus boycott happened and nobody went to work. Oh no, they went to work. They just found different fucking ways around it.
They created
my
their
thing
own
is always
strings,
gonna
but
be
they sued on top of
exactly.
it. Because
That's
the
what I'm
bus
talking
company was willing to go broke to not service Black people. I don't think y'all realize that people build in and have contingency plans to not share with melanated people. They will let their whole company shut down because they got a backup plan. They're the ones that are going to get these bailouts because they love to tell you that it's the Black women, it's the Chinese women, it's all of these other people that are getting these handouts. No, they want you to let go of what you pay into so they can give it to their bedfellows.
Yes. And the other group that is part of that pipeline towards lobbying are generals and admirals in the United States military. That's a known fact. If you get so big as a 4-star or 3-star or what have you, you will literally you will be recruited by people like Raytheon and Boeing and McDonnell Douglas to be a lobbyist for their companies on Capitol Hill with the same fucking people who you've sat in front of during congressional fucking hearings. But again, I go back to the onus has to be on American citizens. There are people that know their whole starting 5 on their favorite college basketball team during March Madness, but don't know who the fuck their goddamn senators are, who their congressmen are, and the last 10 votes. They don't. I'm sorry, they don't. My father, who I miss dearly, is the reason I am a political junkie to this very fucking day. I've told y'all the story. My dad would get up early in the morning. He would make a pot of fucking coffee. He would sit his ass in front of a television and watch C-SPAN all day, and could tell you the senators, the congressmen, what parties, and their last 5 votes. My dad knew that. He had a 6th grade fucking education.
Used to cut out when everybody used to, you could get a newspaper, like a real newspaper, would cut out articles and literally send it to me through the mail. And then when we would meet up or he would call and we would discuss it every night until we started getting older. And then it became once a week. My parents would sit everybody down at dinner at the dining room and we would talk about what was going on. My mother also used different like news-based programming to one, she told me to help further her parenting, which because she said, and it made sense to me because I did the same thing with my kids. As a parent, you can't think of every situation to teach your kids about, but watching the news and discussing it, it does bring things up and you can give them different tips and advice and stuff. And that's how we would talk about it. And the one thing that cemented into me that my maternal grandfather told me is that never forget that it is the next generation that you're going to be dependent upon. That knucklehead kid that you see today may be your president, may be your mayor, may be your governor, and you need them to be educated and empathetic and willing to serve the public and not the dollar.
There's no money in it to begin with. I'm not saying that to shit on it, but the other aspect of it is why? Do y'all understand there is a push by red pill men to stop men from going to school? You got motherfuckers that will flash a fucking Lamborghini Diablo in your fucking face and tell you, I got this and I ain't need no book learning.
Let's not forget the
and
whole
you got young men out here going.
But the whole stick of Charlie Kirk was going to college campuses to tell people they didn't need to be in college.
We have a man that works with the Heritage Foundation that basically says women do not need education. How the fuck in 2026 is that motherfucker not stoned to death? Because there used to be a time you could not walk into somebody's fucking city and say, you know, women got too much education, you would get your ass knocked off. The hardest cats in the hood would tell your ass, hey, getting them goddamn books. Fuck it, straight out of Compton. Fuck it, straight out of Compton. What's the first thing that what's the first indication that Ice Cube is in a bad neighborhood? When he's riding a motherfucking bus, some dudes is throwing up gang signs, two big blood motherfuckers get on the bus, threaten to shoot these two little motherfuckers, and what's the first thing they tell them? You need to be banging on them books. Even the hardest dudes in the fucking hood would tell you, get your motherfucker, if you was a nerd, if you was a bookworm and they knew your motherfucking ass was going someplace, get your little narrow ass off this goddamn street corner trying to be funny. Get your motherfucking ass in there. Number one, your mama will kill us. And number two, you need to be banging them goddamn books. Now, it's perfectly cool because I got a podcast and a microphone and da-da-da.
But I want to expand real quick on what Randall said. Yes, it is good to go out and protest. Everybody can't, but I want y'all to remember the support team for protests. You may need to be the point person. The person who somebody writes down your number, keeps it on them in the event they get arrested. They can call you. Someone to head up mutual aid to pay for bail. Somebody to drop off water. Somebody to be there with a first aid kit. Somebody that can drive people to the protests and come back and pick them up because they are towing people's cars. So get creative, first of all, build genuine community. And also keep in mind, some people are being outed and fired for protesting. So you may be the person to be the community mutual aid person, gathering groceries to take care of that person until they find another gig or multiple people. So do not think that, oh, I don't have the wherewithal, I can't go out and protest. You may have social anxiety and can't do it, but there's support that goes into protest, because even during the civil rights era, there were people who were just babysitters. There were people who were cooking. There were people who were selling plates to get money to bail people out. There were people that were sitting on standby in cars waiting for a signal to swoop in and get people out. So consider that. It all helps moving forward in progress. And please, 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 because I know in the United States, everybody is indoctrinated into being competitive in everything that they do. And right now, we're seeing a whole bunch of people wanting to be the face of a movement. The ones who invoke the most change and move the goalposts further were the ones you'll never know their names and you'll never know how much they contributed.
Everybody loved the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. A lot of y'all don't know who the fuck Brainard Rustin is. That one of the reasons I get so fucking angry at a lot of gay black men in 2026 is because y'all about flash and parties and shit. I get it. Yes, I want to have fun too. I love having fun. But I also remember James Baldwin's The Fire Next Time. I remember Brainard Rustin. I remember Barbara Jordan and things of that nature. Y'all, if America wants better, it has got to look itself in the fucking mirror. Because right now, this is not, I'm going to say this right now. This is not sustainable. Right now, America ain't got a single fucking friend in the world because everybody wanted that old feeling back. Y'all let stimmy checks and sexy red send your dumb ass into a motherfucking voting booth and vote for somebody that only gives a fuck about their damn self. They don't give a fuck about you. They hardly give a fuck about most of their children.
And keep in mind, anything you get from the federal government is your money. Okay,
it's yours.
The federal government is one big savings account of your money. They're giving you back your money. I need y'all to get out of this mindset. Stop believing the lie, because that's what it is. I'm not calling it disinformation or misinformation. I'm calling it a lie.
It's a lie.
Because that's what it is.
Lie.
That, oh, they're giving this to you. They're gifting it to you. Or, oh, this came from Trump. No, this came from you. Just like the whole argument over EBT/food stamps. You paid into it. You're just drawing out what you need. Medicare, Medicaid. And for people going, oh, universal health care, I don't want to pay for somebody else's insurance. The insurance you have right now, everybody is paying for everybody else. That's the business plan for insurance.
Now imagine if it wasn't a business plan, but it was a government policy. Since you already paying these outlandish motherfucking high-ass goddamn insurance premiums anyway, pay it into the fucking government, take your ass into a place when you break your leg or have a fucking cough that lasts longer than a fucking month, get yourself looked at by doctors who are intelligent, because we love us some doctors. More than we love war fighters, we damn sure love doctors, and get yourself taken fucking care of. America, we do not have a friend in the fucking world. But Charlie Kirk's face is on the Department of Education. A man who was a community college dropout has his fucking face on the motherfucking side of the Department of Education. That shit makes my nuts shrivel up.
But hold on, when we talk about Charlie Kirk being a community college dropout, let us not forget this caveat. And maybe people don't know about it. So let me drop this here. Charlie Kirk was approached by an older white man. It was like, hey, I'll give you X amount of money for you to go and convince white boys that they don't need college. And he said, okay.
He was the useful mouthpiece to keep your stupid ass working in a fucking shop until you dropped dead of a heart attack. And then you taught your sons the same bullshit. Because Charlie Kirk, we are Charlie Kirk. There are very few people in the world I would ever want to step in the shoes of. Charlie Kirk, he couldn't step in mine. I got a fucking college degree. Charlie Kirk, fuck him. Okay, fuck him. He was a useful idiot to get a bunch of you mouth-breathing, knuckle-dragging idiots to work at the shop until you're dead and just tell your son it's about hard work and sacrifice. You ain't got no fucking quality of life. Your wife is out here wondering when the fuck you gonna come home, or she's wondering when you get off shift so she can fucking go to work. Do you not want better for your motherfucking self? America has a reckoning coming.
It's probably gonna bust some heads right now. The whole trad wife movement really isn't about oppressing and suppressing women, especially white women. It's about oppressing and suppressing white men, because they want to put you in a position where you can't knock them out of position and you can't knock their children out of position. They are ensuring that their dumb ass, unqualified kids can sustain the generational wealth that they're willing to steal, kill, and destroy for. So as long as you're stupid and you take pride in working 90 to 100 hours a week,
like who? Yo,
so
you can take care of shit.
So you can take care of a woman who does not like you or respect you. Who do you think? First of all, it's not taking power away from women, because that woman is going to have the ultimate power. What are you going to really run in that household? You ain't never going to be in it.
Nothing.
It's going to be to her comfort, her liking, and she's going to do what she wants to do. And you're not going to have the time to figure it out. And you decided I don't need no book learning. I'm going to go out on this oil rig. And if I blow up, then your wife is rich.
And you're dead. If you think having a traditional wife is A-okay and it was in the Bible, try living in the United States on one fucking income. Just try.
Well, not only that, they're talking about
hold on, wait. Before you do, there is not any place in the United States, whether it's an apartment or a house, that you can fucking hold on to or even get into on a minimum wage job. You're gonna have to work. You out here bragging about, there was that dumbass white dude. I will never forget this as long as my ass stay black, point to the ground. It was that dumbass white dude that was talking shit to somebody and said, I work 80 hours a week and then I got a side job on the weekends. And I literally made a video like, are you bragging about this? This is something to be proud of.
Yeah,
I don't see my kids. I don't make love to my wife.
that you're working all this for. But also, real quick, minimum wage was supposed to be the minimum amount somebody could be paid in order to sustain themselves. Number one. Number two, the trad wife lifestyle that they're trying to sell you is a bastardized version of white women as traditional wives. And those bitches didn't do the cooking or the cleaning. They had a whole staff. Newsflash, this is why there are trad wife creators, because that's a freaking oxymoron. How are you a traditional wife and you got a job? Because content creation is a job. And the fact that they're curating things to look a certain way. Yeah,
and your
like
dumbass is buying
there
it?
was a Reddit story of this guy, and he's like, "Oh, my wife's full of shit. She
Just
wants
like
to be a
Erica
traditional
Kirk.
wife, but she wants to have a cook and a clean and lay." And I'm like, "Yeah, your wife is telling you what a trad wife is." And he's like, "Well, if that's the case, then I told her she needs to be in a sexy dress when I come home." Once again, that's a traditional wife. And the thing about it is, because these men that they're teaching to desire this, they're making them visual workhorses. So yeah, that's how the women controlled the men back then, looking sexy but not giving up the sex. That's why so many of them was fucking secretaries.
Most of these motherfuckers ain't got the fucking energy after working 80 hours a week. At 80 hours a week, if my wife is wearing anything, I'm not gonna fucking notice. I'm going straight to bed. I might grab a titty on the way to sleep, but I got to get up in the fucking morning.
Yeah, because on TikTok there was a Hispanic woman, okay, who was pissed off that, you know, she loved to brag. Yeah, I'm living my soft life era. My husband works all these hours to take care of me. And then she's mad because they can never have a date night. Where he's like, you know what? We can watch a 1 hour show. Then I got to go to bed because, you know, tomorrow's my one off day. And the off day I got to use to sleep and rejuvenate so I can go back out and work. And she's pissed. No shit, Sherlock. And she's like, well, I did want to go back to school. Yeah, he can afford your life, but he would have to work even more to afford daycare for all them kids you popped out. And she got mad because I asked her a question. I said, if your husband working all these hours and ain't never home and y'all can't have a date night and y'all can't do nothing, who's the pappy?
Bum, bum, bum.
It's true though. It's true. It's fucking true.
I mean,
and you're dumb at listen, I've said this since day one. Since day one of my quote unquote TikTok career. All you're doing is the same fucking shit your father did. You watched as your father worked the land or worked a job or busted his knuckles at the plant or whatever for years. He never had time for you. He never had time for your mom. He never had time for your brother. He came home tired, broken. He drank too much, or he smoked himself to death, or he was fucking around because he just tried to I got to find a way to get this fucking pressure off me because I work so many fucking hours. Now, am I justifying any of that shit? No. But why the fuck would you want to spread that shit to your own fucking sons? I got 4 boys who I love more than anything on this fucking earth. The last thing in the world I want them to do is work half as hard or twice as hard as I did, or work twice as hard as my fucking father did, or their father did. You out your motherfucking mind. You should want more for your life than to work it to death while you sitting around watching Elon Musk send his semen all over the motherfucking nation to get some more fucking white kids. This son of a bitch don't even pay his goddamn child support. You should want more than to look up to a fucking college dropout who went on college campuses and debated kids because anytime he ever debated a fucking adult, they beat his motherfucking ass.
And here's the thing that gets me.
America will never get better.
But
America
for decades,
will never fucking get better
for
until
decades,
it figures that shit out.
Rightfully so. People have criticized the Brigham Young dilemma. Call it a dilemma because so many young girls, Mormon girls, are encouraged to go off to college to get a degree in MRS. Yes, to go find a husband. I think it's the dumbest shit ever. I'm not paying college tuition to drop out because somebody decided to put a ring on. Absolutely,
you out your fucking mind.
I absolutely not. But I'm like, people rightfully criticize that, but those same people, because the Venn diagram is a circle. That's it, no overlap.
Whole ass circle.
Of people going, yeah, Charlie Kirk was the man. He was. Y'all were in college racking up debt. So you're going to drop out of college, still have to pay your student loan debt. Y'all keep saying that you don't want student loan debt forgiveness. For you to go do what? What are you going to do? Because nowadays, what are you really going to do? Because too many of y'all are too coddled.
Too coddled.
Too
fucking.
Because once upon a time, people could get out there and make it with no degree. Because people started getting very creative and learning how to do certain things. And you all have okayed people taking things away, because when I first joined the workforce, a lot of companies offered classes, and those classes were transferred. You would gain skills and knowledge that you could move to any company. You were able to get better. But y'all like, oh, they took that away. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. Oh, they took away the discount. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. Oh, we used to get dollar raises. Now we get a dime. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. Like, come on, stand up.
We got to go to final thoughts, but I do want to end it this way. For anybody that thinks that, anybody that comes across this show and says, oh my God, you guys hate America. No, we don't. But what we do hate is the apathetic nature of this bitch. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I put my heart and soul in this radio station, as do my three co-hosts, as does everybody on this radio station. Do you know why? Because I want something that my kids and grandkids can look at and say, my Baba did that. And it's not just the uniform. I want more for my family. I don't want any of my kids, I don't want any of my grandkids to work as hard as my mother did, only to end up, and this is the God's honest truth, it breaks my heart to this very day. My mother worked her fucking ass off since she was 15 years old. At the end of her life, the last 10 years of her life, she ended up in a shoebox apartment for about $1,000 a month. That's with her Social Security and my father's Social Security. I don't want that. I'm doing everything I fucking can to pay this fucking house off. Why? Because of generational wealth. I want my kids to have something more than debt and this work ethic that's going to put their ass in a fucking grave before they're even able to hold their great grandchild. Y'all, America does not want better for itself, and it won't want better for itself until they figure it the fuck out, because this is unsustainable. They are asking for $200 billion extra for a war we didn't have to get in. And some of y'all got to go to a job tomorrow, or you got to wait for your Social Security check, and it ain't going to be enough. It is not. I'm telling you, I'm looking you in the fucking face. It ain't going to be enough, is it? You ain't got to, don't raise it. Don't raise your hand. You ain't got to, but it ain't going to be enough, is it? You're looking at what they gave you that you worked your ass for versus what you got to pay. Ain't going to be enough, is it? You should think about that the next time tough guy talk or a politician stands in fucking front of you. And with that, we go to final thoughts. I didn't flip a coin this time, so who wants to go first? I'm going last. I don't give a fuck. Who want to go first? Gambit, final thought, sir, because you look like you was about to say something. You look like you was going to say something.
I was just about to say I really don't have any final thoughts this week. I'm kind of out of it without all my equipment, so.
Man, say you out all of this equipment.
I got nothing.
Oh shit!
Oh.
All right, Taz, final thoughts. Because you, I need that in the middle.
Here's the thing. Here are my final thoughts. The United States will not do better until the United States wakes up from the lie it keeps telling itself. The United States believes that having the moral high ground and having the prettiest, most sparkly soapbox to stand on top of makes you successful and gives you bragging rights. The United States refuses to work smarter and thinks that working harder is great while window shopping the globe with nothing but envy. You all sit back and go, ooh, Japan's living in 2045 and we're in, yeah. because we value competition more than anything else. We always got to be the bigger, the best, the everything. We are thriving on an epidemic of comparing. To quote the iconic Cheryl Lee Rao, I don't compare and I don't compete. I don't compare myself to other people and I don't compete with other people. I say this quite often, you guys, and this is me speaking now. No one can outdo you being you. Task yourself with being a better version of you every day. Every day. Don't try to compete with somebody else. Don't look at somebody else and determine your value off of what somebody else has going on. Because at the end of the day, we are born and we are looked at as how we are born. When we die, we are looked at that same way. When I go into a casket, it's just me in the casket. When you come to my service, who is there going to be to compare me to? So why spend every day comparing yourself to other folks? And when you do that, you want to take from other people. But just like racism, the ricochets of hate never miss. But you will miss trying to target someone with hate. The more you look to take from somebody else, you are the one that is taken from the most.
Mm-hmm. In fucking deed. Mr. Angry, final thoughts, sir.
Insert cool final thought here.
I know he was going to do that. I know. Soon as he looked, I knew it.
Perfect.
Sir. We gonna keep this up.
I missed that.
This is what we gonna do. This gonna keep the whole block fed, sir.
How the fuck was I supposed to follow that?
You can. I'm not gonna listen.
And I did. The
There's
only
no
way
such
that I
thing
know
as
how.
anybody following anybody. Every week, y'all give out some of the salient final thoughts, the best final thoughts ever.
Here's the thing: we had a good thing working when you just had me go right before you.
I know. I
fucked
up. I fucked up the rotation. It was supposed to be pass, Daz. Instead, it was pass, give. And I got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my final thoughts.
This is how we sell the records now. Yes, this is how we sell the records.
Yes,
now.
this is how we sell the records.
We're going platinum, bitch.
I will be honest with you. I don't have a lot of hope for America. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Because America can no longer let me down. Maybe when I was 5, it could. When I was 5 years old, I thought I was the world loved everybody and you know, there was cotton candy and you know, gum for everyone. And then I got older. And then I saw the world. And then I saw what it truly meant to be an American. How much of myself I have to give up in order to do it. And I don't like it. I don't think this country will ever get better. The reason people harp on the 2024 election, the reason black women said we are sitting down, staying down, and we ain't going no fucking where over the 2024 election is this. That shit was an open book test with the fucking answers written on the fucking test. All you had to do was check yes or no. And y'all still said no. That I don't know about the Civil War. I wasn't there. I don't know about World War I or World War II. I wasn't there. Vietnam. Don't know any about these things. But I do know this. This right here should have been a layup. It should have been easy. Try something new. Explore a new way with a smart black woman. Was she going to be giving you everything that you wanted? No. That's where the haggle, that's where the negotiating part comes in. But y'all didn't want that. Y'all wanted the same old tired ass, dried up shit, which was basically a bag of lies and a really ill-fitting ass suit. So I don't have a whole lot of hope that America will ever figure it out. At least not in my fucking lifetime. Because all of those MAGA regret folk right now, they regret until something else shiny shows up. And I'm sorry, both sides of the political aisle are like this. Both sides. They are getting ready to hand you an airbrushed, sun-bleached, sun-tanned fucking white boy with great teeth out of California. Has he done anything to earn where he's about to go? Fuck no, he hasn't. But you know what? Nobody's gonna hold him accountable. Nobody. Everybody's gonna sit there with two bowls of shit in the table. One stinks horribly. The other one stinks kinda. Somebody's gonna eat one of them bowls of shit. And we're gonna be back in the same fucking situation over and over and over again. I don't have a lot of hope in America. And you were talking to somebody that served this motherfucker. Wanted to serve. I wanted to give my life for the United States. I know America ain't never liked my black ass. I know that. There's never been a shock in my mind. Does America like my black ass? No, it does not. Because America doesn't like itself. We got a situation involving our motherfucking self-esteem. America's self-esteem has always been in the fucking toilet. Always. Constantly. We're always looking at what other people have. And rather than us learning from what they have and making better choices or even trying some of those crazy ideas from Norway and Sweden, those places that Trump want people to refugee from, what do? Nothing. Next summer or next year, there'll be a Super Bowl. You will know the teams. You'll know the quarterbacks. You'll know how great they are. You'll even know what the halftime show is. But I guarantee you in that time, a lot of y'all still won't know who your fucking senator is. You still won't know your congressman. You still won't know their last votes. You still won't be sending any emails. And we'll act like that's normal. So no, the bar that I have for the United States is in hell. Because I don't think we will ever get better in my lifetime. But I hope like fucking hell that my youngest grandson, Easy, is not sitting in this chair at my age with his grandkids saying the exact same fucking thing. But you know what's fucked up about it? I'm sure he will be. And that will break my heart from beyond wherever the hell I'm at, because we're never going to get it right. It ain't about what somebody did. It ain't about Democrat, Republican. It's simply a matter of, do you want better or not? Are we going to continue to smoke that crack? Are we going to continue to make those bad choices? Are we going to continue to fail open book tests over and fucking over again until the planet blows up or America's done? Or are we going to, for once, just once, want better and say, I don't give a fuck what I got to do. I don't give a fuck who I got to hit. I don't give a fuck who I got to stomp. I want better for me and every generation that falls behind. Ladies and gentlemen, the choice will be yours. Let's try not to fuck it up next time. Okay? With that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another incredible show. As always, I would like to thank my three co-hosts who are the best in the fucking business. And if somebody else tells you otherwise, tell them kiss my ass. I will not be here next week. I am going to go pick up the Saint on Thursday. So Taz will be hosting. Taz is going to be doing quadruple duty. It maybe Angry can come in on Friday or whatever. But next week,
I promise not to break you this time on this Friday.
Yes. Next week,
hey,
on this show, we will,
you know how to get a hold of me.
Next week,
I promise no more
show, we will
AI
have
boyfriends.
The number one, we will have the one and only Pastor Gia Clinton from Heart to Heart will be a guest on this show. I don't know what y'all gonna be talking about. I'll be driving or I'll be home, passed out someplace. For Taz, for Angry, for Gambit, and for myself, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for Conversations with T. Nathan on these GCPR airwaves. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, the villains are out. Good night, everybody. Love you guys.